All right. Welcome back to the varsity.
That was very Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. All right. You know, in a tribute to the loss that we took a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
It hurt.
It does.
You know,
but
not for
was
you,
happy.
but for me.
It didn't hurt for me at all.
But hey, we are so glad that you're here.
We are.
Welcome to the varsity.
Welcome.
We are back.
We're back.
It's a good day.
I don't know why. Why were we delayed so much?
We were
Seth?
delayed because I had my third son. Yeah.
Your third baby boy.
Asa Nolan, he is part of this world. He was the biggest of our three.
How big
Almost
was he?
9 pounds.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. Big guy.
And your wife is tiny.
She is. And he was hanging out, man. He's hanging out with us now. He likes to party at night. Sleep during the day, party at night. We're a little mixed up right now, but we'll figure it out.
Are the other boys sleeping though? Or
yeah, they're great.
Okay, they're good.
They're nailed. They got it nailed down.
It's great. You can just give them Benadryl and just let them slip off.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And hey, but I want to introduce. Enough about me. That was fun. Welcome to the world, Asa. I'm a very proud father.
You're the man, Asa.
You are the man.
We love you, dude.
Crazy about you. You're a party animal. You're great. Anyway, anyway, I want to introduce you to the people who make this show absolutely amazing. I like to call him Duke the dog. You still haven't watched the show.
I have. I
did?
watched part of it.
I'm so proud of you.
I watched the first half. George was interested in the first half.
And then he got uninterested.
Yeah. Actually, well, I'll tell you about it later, but he got scared at one part.
Yeah.
He was not a big fan.
Yes.
But yes.
I want to introduce you to Duke the dog. The real one.
Yeah.
Jordan McDaniel.
Boom!
In the house.
Duke the dog. I'm here.
In the house.
Although, I'll be straight with you, Seth. After having watched the movie, and my wife having watched at least part of the movie.
You haven't watched the second part yet.
Duke the dog has a lot of lines. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I don't think I sound like him. And Jennifer's like, I don't really hear it either. And George, he offered no opinion. So
wow.
I don't personally hear it, but apparently everyone else who comes in contact with me does.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
But also in the studio, we got to come up with another word. I say that every week. But
instead of also?
Yes. He is...
furthermore.
Yeah, furthermore. I want to introduce you to radio's greatest music producer.
Oh, man.
He pushes the button. He slides the sliders. He does all things magical. He even deals with those little pesky Willy Wonka, those little Oompa Loompas running around the desk. He is the Willy Wonka of radio, Steven Spiegel.
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. Got a really good show lined up. Got some guests. Got some good videos. We're gonna have some fun today. So.
It's gonna be good. I've been laughing to myself about the
alone
memes
in your room
and videos. Yeah, I'm like, this is legit. So hey, in saying that, you're gonna want to be part of our sideshow. Like a circus. And it's on Facebook at Varsity Radio Show, Instagram,
you miss
YouTube.
Out if
Twitter,
you're not on
Steven,
Facebook Live.
Twitter,
all over the place.
X.
X.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we're
it's
everywhere
X now.
And we want to introduce in a few, I guess in the next hour, we're going to have Duncan Morris and Avi Marsh.
Woo woo.
They're going to be here from Guntersville. And then what fuels the Varsity Radio Show is the Char Burger.
Oh, man.
Home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, jumbo crispy onion rings. So good.
That burger is seriously one of the best burgers.
Wasn't it?
I mean, I think it might be the best burger in Alabama.
It's so good.
It's rivaled by very few, I'll say that. It's delicious.
It is so good. In the B&B video games, home of the Albertville Mullet.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Come on.
Yeah.
And it's got a video game, a retail store in the front, 80s style arcade in the back.
Yes.
It is by the Pizza Hut. There's nothing more 80s than that.
Nothing more 80s and wonderful. It's a great time. It's a good time.
video game. Hey, we're going to take a quick music break, but if you want to see, like I said, the sideshow, come on over to FRC Radio Show.
That was a beautiful transition, I must say.
That was fun.
That was
Steven
beautiful because Steve-O, I mean, Steve-O went like this, like bam, and then Seth was like,
count you down.
Catch us on the Facebook Live, and it was and it bled right beautifully into the song. I'm telling you, that was a thing of magic.
I feel like we were making a movie.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's that Hollywood magic.
That's right.
Steve-O, his nickname is Steve-O, but I think also Hollywood.
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 Yeah, man.
You know, the last interview we did,
Uh-oh.
There was a girl sitting right there, and Steve-O's giving me hand motions the whole time. And she's looking at me like, why are you staring at me? I'm like, I'm not looking at you. She didn't say that. But at the end, I said, just so you know, I wasn't staring at you. I said, he was giving me hand motions telling me what to do next.
He was letting me know.
He was helping me land the plane.
Steve-O slides the slides. He does all the work.
He does it all.
He does it all.
He is a
Hollywood
magical person.
Steve-O Hollywood Spiegel.
Steven, I want to talk about some of those memes. I know we don't do meme. Well,
sure,
we're going to do kind of meme of the week because they crack me up
well,
this
look,
time.
I mean, it's a good time. Oh, yes.
And
I love this
is
one.
hilarious, but it says, when I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be hints.
I love it. And you know what? Every young man's dream is to own a Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
And maybe even some girls.
Yes.
I'm sure there's some girls out there who would love a Millennium Falcon.
Yes.
And not a Lego Millennium Falcon, although that's also something a lottery winner could afford.
Yes.
But I'm talking about an actual real Millennium Falcon.
Steven, would you drive that?
Of course I
mean,
would.
come on.
Dream come true. Come on, man.
You'd have to. Who would you? Oh, Steve-O.
Yeah.
I would gladly. I will gladly be your Chewbacca.
Come on.
If you win,
you'll
that,
be my Han Solo, I'll be your Chewbacca.
You can be Princess Leia, Seth.
I'm going with Luke.
No.
I'll drive the X-Wing. Okay, anyway, you read that you posted this one, so yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. Friend, got any fall plans? Me. I got to focus. I'm shifting into soup mode.
Come on.
And that's one of Seinfeld. If you've not watched Seinfeld, George Costanza is one of the greatest characters in all of TV history. He is hilarious. He is neurotic. He is
How about
weird.
Kramer, though?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Everyone on that show is great in their own way.
I tell you what I've been watching, Steven, I think you'll appreciate it. I've been watching on Roku free the Home Improvement. I've been going through from season 1. I loved him out.
Yes.
Classic.
Adam to everyone new he meets in heaven. So, let me just say from the bottom of my heart, my bad.
My bad, bro.
Yeah.
You know that
But he's
conversation
going to give you the finger guns a bit, but it turned out all right, didn't it?
It was all right.
Huh?
I mean, you made it.
Turned out you're here.
For the other guys, not so much, but for you, you made it.
You made it.
This one
You
got
did. Oh,
me.
this is great. Yeah.
This one got me. Got me an emotional support pet. It's a chicken. It's crispy and it came with a biscuit.
You know, so I'm going to give a shout out to one of my students, Blake Stevens. He goes to Bojangles about 5 times a week.
You know.
And you know what? I don't knock him for that. Bojangles is that good.
It is, you know.
Like, I mean, and for real.
Cajun filet chicken biscuit.
Blake, your emotional support animal is a chicken. And it's crispy. And it comes with a biscuit.
It's got a biscuit.
And it says $8.
Little mashed potatoes on the side.
$8.49 on the Bojangles. It says this meal will cost you $8.40. It never is $8.49. It's always like $7 or something.
On.
I don't know how.
It's a blessing.
I've even asked them there. I'm like, how is it less?
This
one
cracks me up too.
Oh yeah.
This one cracks me up too. Vegan. The chicken you're eating had a family. Me. That's why I ordered a family bucket. No one gets left behind. Come on.
We're keeping the family together.
I'm there for you.
We are a family
Emotional support.
We keep you together. I tell you what, though. Look. KFC is good, and but I really, in my personal opinion, and they're not a sponsor, but I personally think Popeyes blows them out of the water if it's a good Popeyes.
Huh?
It's got to be a good Popeyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently ours ran away. So.
Yeah. Look, I'll shoot straight with you. It wasn't that good.
Hey, if somebody talks to us on there, you got to talk back because I got like 9%.
Oh, bro, I'm not even on Facebook right now.
Yeah, and then this one, this is hilarious. I'm not asking you to switch to Geico. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, that thumbtack, he comes at you enough times that
I will paper cut you.
I got you.
I will paper cut you.
I'm coming for you.
In the holidays, they're coming around.
Coming in
and,
hot.
I have a public service announcement for all of you that shop at Walmart. Starting December 5th, customers will be required to unload the semi-trucks at Walmart.
Sorry, I'm trying to get off of that. Sorry, my bad.
Well, unload the semi-trucks at Walmart. This will be in addition to your self-checkout duties.
Oh, yeah.
So
customers will be...
I better be invited to the Christmas party. That's all I'm saying.
know!
Yeah.
Do you guys remember when Walmart used to release, they released a CD of Walmart employees singing?
No.
Y'all don't remember that? Oh, man.
Why did I miss that?
Yeah, I bought one. Of course, this is back in like the 90s.
Were they decent?
You can find it. You can find it online. All you got to type in is
Do
Walmart.
you guys remember the CD racks at Walmart?
Oh, yes.
In the entertainment section.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that was where you would go and you would just spend hours.
Yes.
Like just looking through the CDs, and little did we know that it was all becoming obsolete.
Yeah.
Within the next decade.
Right?
Decade and a half.
There you go.
Become obsolete.
Just like the VHS.
This is a great one.
Go ahead, Reed.
When I see someone putting their problems on Facebook, we post memes here, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a Squidward. We post memes here, sir.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's
Thank
appropriate.
You. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about doing voiceovers?
Everyone, not everyone. My wife tells me that I've missed my true calling by not doing voiceovers.
Yeah.
But that's the thing is I'm like, no one would pay me to do this.
I mean, I'm enjoying
because I can't. I get bored too easily.
Yeah.
If you give me just one voice to do, I get way too bored. I have to, in other words, Disney, you could hire me, but you have to hire me to do multiple voices on the same show or same.
That's right.
The ball's in your court, Disney. The ball is in your court.
All right.
I'm giving you the offer. You got to hire me, though.
We're about to have an FCA moment, but, I love coffee. Anybody that knows, there are 14 muscles activated when you pour a cup of coffee. Fitness is my passion.
It is my passion.
Just saying. And then y'all need to try this at home. I put googly eyes on my trash can, and now it looks concerned whenever it gets full. That was great. That was great.
Where did you find big googly eyes like that?
I don't know.
I don't even know if Hobby Lobby has those big googly eyes.
Steven, where do we get those?
Yeah, where do you get those?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Is that within the budget, Steve-O, to get big googly eyes?
Steven, can we have googly eyes on our trash can?
I think we can totally make that
Yes!
We did
Can't have the Oscar Mayer Wiener vehicle, but we got the googly eye trash can.
Budget meeting concluded.
If you can find them, we can buy them.
Hey, you want to go ahead and check in with Candy real quick?
Please.
Because she's not popping up quite yet. You might want to send her a text.
I want candy. That's all. Those are the only words I know to that song. I want candy.
That's most of the words to the song.
Actually, yeah, I guess that is true. I mean, who actually listens to that song?
Ooh.
I mean,
you do when you sing it.
Other than that one line, thank you, Seth. Other than that one line, who actually knows any more words to that song? Because I don't.
Right.
I mean, if you were to put a gun and say you gotta tell me another line to the song "I Want Candy," I think you'd have to shoot me because I can't do it.
Yeah, it's not.
Speaking of songs,
Justin,
I came across something that was hilarious. I think you got to strike when the iron's hot. So
yeah, we got to strike.
We're talking about music.
Yes,
this is so.
We got some funny
good.
ones.
Let's see it.
You got to see.
Let's see this.
What's a word you pronounced incorrectly?
Hold on. Bring it over here.
There you are.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah,
ready
I was
this?
concerned.
We're ready.
Let's do big, and then let's do full, and then let's hit it, and there it is.
What's a word you pronounced incorrectly one time and it still haunts you to this day?
Me.
It's gonna be May.
That's
May.
It's gonna be May.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably every time somebody sees him.
Poor Justin, you've only gotten $9 billion from royalties on that song.
Bless your heart.
I mean,
Candy says, I'm
Justin.
coming.
Okay,
good old Justin. Justin Timberlake, I know him. We're friends.
Buddies.
He's my pal.
Jessica Biel is his wife.
That's
Hey.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Seventh Heaven girl.
Oh, my gosh.
Nice.
I had a crush on her. I had a crush on her in Seventh Heaven.
Oh, who
absolutely,
didn't, right?
I absolutely had a huge
It looks
crush
like
on her.
NSYNC is doing some stuff together
Topanga,
now.
guys. Topanga.
Because-
yeah, Topanga and yeah.
Topanga.
Y'all seen the new Trolls movie
No.
trailer? It's all about this boy band. It's a troll boy band, and NSYNC is doing some music. The actual NSYNC is doing music for the movie.
I mean,
Well,
because
all
let's
right.
be honest, they're not doing music anymore. On
Well, my
tour,
wife's
so.
there. My wife's gonna, buy
See,
that
she's
ticket
all
to
about
Trolls.
it.
Justin
Trolls
Timberlake.
4. or however many it is.
Justin Timberlake has been a part of that ever since the
12.
beginning.
He
so
has?
He's brought the whole. Yeah, he was. What's his name? Branch. He's one of the main characters. His name is Branch.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh,
I didn't know
yeah.
Justin Timberlake was in the movie.
He is.
Shows you how
He did
many
most of
times
the
I've
music.
watched
Do
it,
now.
bro. I know it.
We do now.
That's why it's gonna be mine.
That
Way
was
to go.
beautiful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That sounded Justin
nice.
Timberlake, eat your heart out. See, I could do Disney. I'm just showing you what I can do, guys.
Yeah.
I can do Justin
And if you really want to
Timberlake's
see,
voice.
you give him a character. He can do Wally the Wildcat in British.
Yeah, I'll do.
Great.
Hello, governor. Hello.
He's very capable.
Let's get a little serious here. Now I'm watching for Candy. So as soon as she
Okay.
pops up, we can take
A little
her.
serious.
But I'm just saying, did y'all happen to watch the Alabama game? Now I know Jordan, you didn't watch it.
Part.
But
I,
Seth.
I did.
It made
watch
me
a
very
little bit of
sad.
it.
Yes.
I watched a little bit.
Really?
He was
Okay.
rejoicing, Steven.
You got to understand that
I felt like an Auburn
Yeah.
fan for the first time in 16 years.
Wow.
that hurt, but
It was
truthful.
brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, there's Candy. Let me
Hurtful
bring her
but
over here.
truthful.
Candy!
See y'all screaming.
Candy! She's at the
Candy!
house. Hi, Candy.
Hi, how are
In
you?
the house!
Our good friend Candy.
With the dog. Huh?
I want candy.
It's Milo, isn't it?
I want candy.
Is it Milo?
Got some Reese's over here. Milo's outside. though.
Milo!
He's enjoying this cooler weather.
What a beautiful day it is to be enjoying
Yes.
this cooler
It's a good
weather.
day to be Milo.
Yeah.
Yes,
What a
it
day.
is.
Reese
Yes.
cups.
Every day's a good
I heard
day
a
to be
Reese
Milo.
cup offer.
Yeah.
I would
got
like-
Reese cups in the background.
I would like to take you up on that offer.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll send some your way.
Come on.
Woo woo.
There you go.
Funny.
How y'all been?
I'm good. How long we got, Steven?
30.
30
30
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah.
I don't have time to tell her what happened to my Proster pecans last year.
Well, you what?
The ones that FCA gives us.
Oh, you got.
It's almost that time of year again.
You put them in, and before I could get them, the mailman picked them up thinking they were for the... I never
For
saw
him?
them. Yes, I never saw them.
that mailman.
Oh, that's funny.
Here we go, guys.
Man.
Brief hold, and we'll come right back.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
I am excited.
I'm excited too.
I am fired up
What a day.
to have one of my favorite people in the whole world.
Easy.
Easily. The one, the only, Candy Armstrong! Woo! Candy!
She's here.
Yes. How are y'all?
Coming in
Man!
hot. Coming in hot.
I feel like I hadn't seen you
Coming
in
in hot.
forever. I missed you so
Seth,
bad.
Seth had another baby.
I did.
I know.
That's
I
Congratulations.
did. Thank you.
22
no,
right
not 20 babies. Ain't happening.
I don't
Number
blame you.
3.
Yeah.
Candy!
Yes.
Tell us what's going on in Fellowship of Christian Athlete World.
Well, last night we had our Kingdom Men's Huddle with David Pollock.
Oh,
He's
yes.
game day announcer. He was with us last night. Very
Nice.
sweet, genuine guy. Brought the word, challenged the men that was there.
Wow.
Challenged us all. It wasn't just the men. The girls in the house, we were challenged as well. So very, very good. Very thankful for him to come and spend time with us and invest into our community and to FCA. And now then we are looking towards Ironville Prayer Breakfast. is
Hey!
coming up.
Nice.
Those are
Yeah,
fun.
we will be in Madison County West, which is around the Bob Jones, James Clemens, out that area. It will be on Tuesday, November the 14th at
Nice.
6:45. That's going to be at Asbury Church. And then we will travel and go to Coleman on November the 15th. And that one will be at Coleman First Baptist Church. And then the following day, Thursday, November the 16th, we will be there in Guntersville by you guys at Guntersville High School in the gym. That one will be, that one begins at 6 a.m. And then we will be coming back to Huntsville for our Madison County East, which is the Grissom, Huntsville High, all those areas. That will be on Friday, November the 17th. And that one will begin at 6:45 as well. And that will be at the First Baptist Church in Huntsville downtown.
Cool.
And
Egg Beater Jesus Church.
Mhm.
Uh,
That's
egg
true,
beat-
yeah.
Yeah.
That is what
Every time I see that now, I
true.
think of when you
It
say
is
that.
my fault.
It is. No, it
Egg Beater Jesus Church.
Yeah.
I never heard that until you told me that day. Now every time I see it, I'm like, yep.
Yep.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the one.
It
It's
is.
appropriate, yeah. But they are
He
so
can
sweet,
whisk your
so
he can whisk your sin away, Candy.
I'm very thankful for that. Trust
Yes.
me.
Yes.
But we're very thankful for them at First Baptist Church for allowing us to come back. They've been so gracious over the years. And last 2 years, we've had Madison County East and West there. They have let us hold it there. So this is the first time we're going back to Madison since pre-COVID.
Wow.
So we're excited to be back in the Madison area and trying to get things a little bit back to normal on our regular routine. Yeah, we did. I think we might have lost some of the students just because of the way the school schedules are and having to come from Madison, drive that far, and then get back. So I think it was an inconvenience for some, which I totally get that. But we're very thankful to be able to come back and hopefully minister to all of those students out there in the Madison West area.
Nice.
So we got that going on. We unfortunately our golf classic golf tournament got rained out. It had been scorching hot and frying and sunny, and then the day of the golf tournament, dear Lord saw that we needed rain, and it poured. It stormed, and so we did not get to have that. So we did miss that. But we're really looking forward to it. And you were talking about pecans earlier, Seth. We will be beginning our pecan delivery.
Yeah.
Nice.
It'll be before we know it. It'll be December. So
I was telling a funny story about that, Candy. Seriously, they dropped off the pecans and sent me a photo and said, "Hey, we left you a gift."
Ooh.
And by the time I got to the mailbox, they had picked them up. The mail people picked them up and took them.
Like, oh, this is nice.
on
Yeah.
the private line, you need to call or text me and let me know where is a good place.
Yeah.
If you're not home, and then we
I
will
wanted to
accommodate.
cry. I was like,
So the mailman won't get them this year.
Oh my God.
What happened?
What did I do wrong this year?
Santa, I've been so good.
I thought I was good.
You'll have to leave him your own snack of choice.
That's right.
Yeah.
one day.
That's
and you'll have
right.
to let me know where you want your pecans, and we will
That's
accommodate.
right. When y'all
them.
drop those, I'm gonna do a little switcheroo, put a little fire or something in there.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Just let
Anyway.
us know where your secret hiding place needs to be.
Smile.
Right.
You're being recorded. I know who you are.
Yeah. Anyway, well, Candy, I have missed you. One.
Yes.
You are
Missed you
so
greatly.
special to us.
Okay, good for
Two.
y'all.
We love you.
We love
Thank you
you.
so much for being here.
We love
I
you.
love y'all too, and FCA loves y'all, and we're very appreciative for everything y'all do. So thank you. We appreciate it.
Well, it
thank
is
you.
So good to see you, Candy. You have a wonderful
Good to see
day.
y'all.
You tell
Hey,
Milo.
Milo, we
Get out
said
and enjoy
hi.
that sunshine
Yes, ma'am.
some.
Yeah, tell Milo we said hi.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I will. He's kicking the door, wanting in now.
Yeah, I
but-
bet he does.
You want some of those Reese's?
Yeah, tell him to
Can't
send
have those.
Reese's.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not giving him Reese's. It'll kill him.
That
Don't
is
kill
true.
him.
Yeah, chocolate's bad for a dog.
Bye, Miss Candy.
Bye,
You're
Candy.
the stuff.
All right, take care.
Man, that music slaps.
You know
Steven.
that it's so weird
Speaking
because
of slaps,
you mentioned speaking of slaps.
Jordan wanted to talk dialect today.
Well, you talk about how you're not supposed to be able to like give chocolate to a dog.
Yes.
Can you imagine the first person who gave chocolate to a dog ever and found out later it killed him? And you're like, I thought this was just a nice treat for them. I mean, centuries and centuries ago,
I
no
have
one had.
so many of those questions.
Yeah. How does
Guys,
this kill a dog?
Can you ever
How?
imagine the first person
Yeah.
who said, "Hey, I can get milk out of these udders"?
Yeah, who thought
And
of
let's
that?
drink this.
I know this. This will be great.
I still haven't seen them milk an almond before.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't
wanna
know where
see
the
that.
udders are on the almond. I still don't know.
Somebody fill us
Bitty
in.
little bitty
You have to get
tweezers.
your little microscope.
Itty bitty.
All right. The almond milker.
Speaking of dialect,
It pays $60 an hour to be an almond milker.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's very tedious.
literally.
Heyo.
Wow.
But she.
Yeah,
I just thought of that too, man.
That
I'm a
was
genius.
brilliant.
Yeah.
You are.
That was good. I'm done. I'm retired.
No.
I'm leaving.
So Jordan posted this. He was talking about some phrases from this generation. I thought it was so
Oh, yeah,
appropriate.
that's
yeah.
good
How
stuff.
does
This is a 10 slang.
Teen slang, not 10 slang.
10 slang.
Teen slang.
I'm joking.
Teenagers.
I know the second time I meant to do it.
The Utes.
Yeah, the Utes. Ewans, as
Yeah.
they said in the mountains. Loony lingo. Parents struggle to decipher teen in Gen Z slang words. So
All of my youth say these.
we're going to help you.
Yeah, we're going to help you.
There's only one that I don't know.
So,
But 10 slang that confuses teen slang
that confuses me.
adults.
Yeah.
Bet.
So they'll be talking, and they're like, "Hey, let's go play some basketball."
bet.
And
Let's
I'm
do it.
assuming by the way that they're all getting up to go play basketball that means I agree with you, cordial sir.
That definition
I'm assuming
was fantastic.
No, I agree with you, cordial sir.
Sus. That was sus.
Yeah, that's suspect.
Suspicious.
Suspect.
Yes.
Suspect.
As youth pastors, you have to know most of these.
You-
Now, this is the one that I don't know. Mid.
Yeah, this one kind of mid means kind of like from what if I'm getting this wrong, I'm sorry.
Somebody talk to
but
us.
mid from my understanding, mid means you're kind of like just a middle grade. You're not that great. Like they'll say,
Okay.
like especially they'll talk about it with sports figures, like Justin Herbert is mid right now, meaning
Yeah,
he's not
yeah,
playing that great.
yeah.
Or
Bama was mid on Saturday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bama
they
was
were.
mid
Yeah,
on
they were.
Saturday.
They were
Yeah.
embarrassing.
But it's definitely more of the lower end of middle. It's not
Now-
a compliment.
I see Chris Bashaw watching, and
Chris.
Bashaw made my day.
What'd he say?
He sent us a photo and he tagged us.
He said
the
you were-
whole varsity crew.
He said you were not mid.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He was fire. And
fire.
he sent
With
us a photo of the Oscar Mayer Wiener mobile. And only people who follow this show would know this.
Yes.
But my
Excuse me.
dream
The dream.
is to do this show in the Oscar Mayer Wiener
It's
mobile.
funny that you say the dream because from what I understand,
And Chris is
the
like,
Oscar Mayer
I'm here.
Wienermobile is known as the Dream Machine.
Is it?
No, but
No. Should be.
should be.
Seth's dream machine.
Should be.
Seth's Dream
So,
Machine.
okay, Steven, I'm going to settle for this. I just want to ride in it.
Yeah.
Just a ride.
Just where you don't even have to do the show.
A story that I can tell my kids
And
for
it
the
can
rest
be-
of eternity.
And if they want to give us a stake in the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile,
We're
well,
okay with
we
it.
might take it.
We're
and
okay.
Rent it out as an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Airbnb.
So, Steven, is that possible?
yeah.
Hey, you're asking the wrong person.
If we can
I
afford
tell you what, we
You know-
will wear some really cool drip
if we
as
can,
we're in there.
Yeah.
And
Look at him using the slang like that.
Bet.
I think it's a fire idea.
I think it's a bet idea.
It's here we go.
So fire means
We have created a monster.
fire means like, yo, that was awesome.
It's
Yo,
incredible.
spitting straight
Yes,
fire.
yes.
And drip means your
It's-
outfit looks good
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, that's some cool
Like,
drip.
oh man, that's some cool drip.
Yep.
Yeah, I get that said to me all the
You're
time. 'cause
welcome, people.
I got
We're
cool
here
drip.
for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ready for clutch?
Yes.
Oh man, I better be ready.
You
for
better
clutch.
use some of that
Yeah.
slang.
If we're
I'm
ready,
ready
I'll
for
go
it.
ahead.
Get it, man.
It's a drip moment.
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com. The Clutch Moment.
All right, everybody. Jordan McDaniel with the clutch here today.
Come on.
This is usually Seth's thing, but he handed it over to me, and he's like, I have a 9-pound baby at the house. Could you do this? And I was like, sir, I've got you.
Yes.
I've got
I'm
you.
excited.
Our clutch moment for today is forgiveness and how to live with it.
That's good.
How to live with it. Seth, we all sin in various ways and to varying degrees. I think we can agree with
Absolutely.
that. Now, we do believe, as Christ followers, as Christians, we do believe that God has forgiven us through his Son, but so often we have a hard time forgiving ourselves. Let's give a scenario. How many times have you done this, Seth? I've done this plenty of times, especially in my younger days. You promise God that you would not sin in a certain way again, and you might even do well for a few days, a few weeks, maybe even a few months.
Yeah.
But eventually, you falter,
Yep.
and you break your promise. You ask for forgiveness, and
Yeah.
you do believe that God has forgiven you, but you have a hard time forgiving yourself.
Yeah.
Does that sound familiar?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it does.
So many times in my life.
This scenario is true for many Christians.
Yeah.
So, question to you, Mr. Seth, why do you think people have such a hard time forgiving themselves?
I think God convicts us, but we condemn ourselves.
Yeah, and by the way, like feeling bad about your sins is a good thing. Like,
yes,
that's a good thing.
That's conviction.
Yeah.
But conviction's supposed to bring a response of, God, I need your forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to help me. Condemnation, though, is something that others, or I myself, might throw on myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when we mess up, we almost go to this point of, I need to punish myself.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yeah.
And my son, not throwing off on him. Sometimes when he knows that he's wrong and we get him on something, so he'll I'm a bully. I'm that, and I'm like, you're not gonna call yourself this. You're not gonna say this. And what it is, it's the condemnation inside of him is. You're convicted, but the way that I'm responding is my condemnation.
Yeah, I
need to penalize myself.
Yeah, because I think a lot of times we feel like God's forgiveness didn't really take.
Right.
Well,
I should be punished.
I should be punished. And by the way,
I should feel bad.
Yeah, feeling the weight of your sins is a good thing.
Because you won't do it again.
Yeah. But I am comforted by these words in Hebrews 8:12, in which he is quoting from Jeremiah 31. Hebrews 8:12 says this, for I will be merciful towards their iniquities, and I will remember their sins no more.
That's good.
So we know that we are forgiven by God, and that he does not remember our sins anymore, but this does not mean, of course, that they are gone from our memory.
That's right.
Very often, at least with some of our actions, we spend the rest of our lives learning how to, quote-unquote, live with forgiveness.
Yeah.
That is why we need to hear the gospel all the time, because we forget it all the time. And the gospel is this: you're a sinner. Point one, you're a sinner. You got to admit that you are a sinner.
True.
If you're going to understand the gospel, you got to admit that.
Yeah.
You're a sinner. Point number two, Jesus came to forgive sinners by dying on the cross for our sins.
That's right.
So you got to get the bad news if you're a sinner before you get the good news of Jesus dying on the cross.
Yes.
And finally, when you place your faith or your trust in Jesus, you are saved. That's the gospel. Preach the gospel to yourself every day. Say it out loud. Say it in your heart. Preach it. Preach the gospel to yourself. Seth, how does hearing the gospel help us get used to forgiveness?
I think it gives us many stories.
Yeah.
Of where God forgave people, where others forgave people, and it clearly spells out the results of forgiveness. There's a powerful verse, and I don't have that right off the top of my head, but where Jesus basically says, "Hey, if you don't forgive others, I can't forgive you."
Yeah.
And I want to say this, Jordan. So that means forgiving ourselves.
Yeah. We have to forgive. Not only others, but
if we're truly going to get past something. There comes a point where I got to forgive myself for the mistake that I made. And the pain of that, again, helps me not to do it again.
Yeah.
But it's the difference between conviction and condemnation.
Yeah. And the beauty of it is like, it does help you to not do it again. But if you do it again, if you do actually do it again, you feel that conviction immediately, and that's a good thing.
Yes.
Conviction is a good thing.
It is.
Because here's the thing. Conviction is the proof that you are a Christian.
That's right.
If
you ever quit feeling conviction, you need to be concerned.
Yeah. If you stop feeling conviction,
you're okay with doing
there's
wrong,
some issues. There's some issues that you got to really look at.
Yeah.
And I understand that we all have sins that we, don't even know we're committing. Of course.
But the ones that we do.
Of course. Let's look at one last verse before we pray.
Yeah.
1 John 1:9. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness. Jesus is faithful and just to forgive us our sins if we confess it to him. And now here's the best part. Jesus doesn't hold it over our heads.
Thank God.
And he doesn't use it on us later to shame us into obedience.
Love it.
I love it. He forgives it, and he never brings it up ever again. So imagine with me a marriage where the husband only told his wife one time that he loved her, but never again. Or he only tells her once a year. She needs to hear of his love all the time. And, of course, he needs to hear of her love.
That's right.
So it is with us and Christ. Thankfully, we have a Savior who loves to tell us, through his word, the scripture, the Bible, loves to tell us how much he loves us.
Yeah.
And that he has forgiven us. And here's what I need you to hear. If you've been bored by me talking and you're like, when are they going to get back to the funny memes and all that stuff? If you hear one thing, hear this. It is Christ's joy to forgive you.
That's good.
It is his knee-jerk reaction. It is his heart to forgive you. He forgives us.
It's good.
It takes time for us sinful creatures getting used to being forgiven, but trust me, it's worth the wait.
So good.
Yeah. So let's pray, and then we'll move on. Righteous and good King, thank you for your kindness, for your goodness. Lord, I'm a sinner in need of a Savior, and I have sinned today, and I can go ahead and place the bet that I will sin tomorrow. But God, your forgiveness is greater than my sin.
So good.
And if I confess my sin, you are faithful and just to forgive me. And so with that forgiveness, may I learn to forgive myself. And may I learn to say, this is buried deep into the wounds of Christ. God does not bring it up again, so I'm not going to bring it up again. May we learn to live in forgiveness and get used to forgiveness. It's hard, but it's worth it. In your name, amen.
Amen. That was good, man.
Not bad for my first rodeo.
No, I enjoyed that. That's a hard thing. That's a hard lesson. That's hard for people to accept.
Oh, man.
The forgiveness of God.
Yeah. The forgiveness of God is so great. This is something that I was talking about. So I preached 2 weeks in a row. So
come on, man.
So yeah. Well, Pastor Mark, wonderful man. He was in the Holy Land with the mission team.
Nice.
So he asked me to preach 2 weeks in a row. The first week I preached, we were in Colossians both weeks, Colossians 2. But the first week I preached, I said one of the reasons why fake teaching, false gospels like to ensnare us, and they can ensnare us so quickly, is because we think the real gospel is too good to be true.
Yeah.
We think that God's forgiveness is too, there's no way he could
really mean that.
Really mean all that and really do all that and really accomplish all that.
Surely he's mad at me.
Yeah, surely, yeah. And you know, that's something that a lot of Christians deal with, man. I mean, when I was a teenager, and I'm not saying I wasn't a Christian. I became a Christian at 15, but in my early years of being a Christian, man, I would sit up at night thinking I'm not saved because I'm too big of a sinner. There's no way God's forgiveness is actually
for me.
I'm too big of a sinner. And by the way, I wasn't even like, quote unquote, it's not like I murdered anybody or done anything like that, but because I had become a Christian, I was seeing the weight of my sin. I was seeing the absolute and I was convicted. I was like, holy smokes, I barely go a moment without, wanting to, beat up my brother because he annoyed me. Yeah. Or, wanting to disobey my parents. I barely go a moment without wanting to do something like that or lying. Yeah. You lie so easily at the drop of a hat. Yeah. And when you become a Christian, Christ starts convicting you of these things, as he should.
Because he wants to make you better.
Yeah, but you're just like, there's no way he's forgiven all of that. There's just no way. Yeah. And then that's why I tell my students, and I tell anybody, start reading your Bible, and you'll start seeing what God says about you, that he has forgiven you, and that he does love you. Yeah. But yeah, you're right. Getting used to forgiveness, living in forgiveness is hard. I'm 38 years old. About to be 39, and I have not perfected it. Yeah. And I won't.
All right, Steven.
Yeah.
Steve-O.
We were talking about Alabama football earlier.
Yes.
And while I was watching the game before the weather delay, which, by the way, it lasted for a while. Yeah. So before the weather delay, I noticed in the opening of the game, like around minute 9, there was 9 something left to go on the clock. And the announcer said something that really caught my attention. I don't think I've ever heard it put like this before.
Let's hear it.
So, just keep in mind, let's see, Alabama is, let's just say the defense is doing their job.
The defense?
Yeah. Here, take a look at this, see what you think.
Up the middle.
Oh!
His way for a first down.
Yep.
Listen.
Did he say we need to baptize?
Up the middle. His way for a first down. Naquan Wright just baptized that man.
Just baptized
that man.
I've never heard that said.
He just baptized that man. You know, I had the...
That looked painful, too.
I had the game on mute, so I actually didn't hear that commentary. I did see that hit, though.
Yeah.
Or the running back hitting the defender.
Yeah. I know, right?
I heard that and we're going to see this week because they're putting Jalen Milroe back in.
I don't understand that.
He is obviously the best at the 3.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yes.
I'm not saying he's amazing. He is definitely not Bryce Young.
Look, I'll say this.
Jalen Hurts, Tua Tagovailoa, Mac Jones. He's not.
That kid.
He's fast.
That kid is fast.
He's so
And
fast.
that kid is also... There were moments when they were playing Texas.
He can nail people.
And I was sitting there with the pastor's son, Mark Jr., and Mark Jr. was over at my house watching the game, and I was like, there are moments where Milroe looks like an elite quarterback. Like he's hitting the receivers, he's hitting them in motion, he's doing all those, and then there's some plays where he looks completely lost.
Yes.
And he has no idea what he's doing.
And okay, I hope.
Yeah.
Last week was such a disaster because of the other 2 quarterbacks they put in, obviously.
Yep.
But then secondly, and I've heard this, we're a sports show, we can talk like this.
Yeah.
I heard that the rest of the team was upset that they benched Milroe.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to say something, and Steven, I hope you saw this also. Jalen Milroe cheered his team on that whole game.
He did.
And it was that reason that Nick Saban said the way he cheered the team on when he sat on the bench, the way that he kept pushing them, that was the deciding factor.
And that's going to be that is really going to be
he's on the locker room.
Yeah, that is going
to be. And I
to
think they were mad that he wasn't.
For him. That's going to be a big thing for him if he turns the season around, if he even turns his own career around.
Yeah.
And you know,
he can.
Yeah, he can.
He has the athletic ability.
That dude has some long legs
to be your next Jalen Hurts.
He really
does.
He's fast.
He's so fast.
Yeah,
he's the fastest guy on the team, I believe.
He's fast.
And
you want to talk about attitude?
Yeah.
Let's talk about attitude for a second.
I got a good attitude.
I got a hold of Nick Saban's little interview.
Yeah.
And this little story is hilarious.
I love the Nick Saban videos you've been pulling lately.
Here, take a look. Take a listen.
They've been fire.
Tell the story. You know?
Yes, please.
My son was about maybe 10 years old, and he was playing junior high basketball. Maybe he was 12, I don't know. I didn't get to go to a lot of games because of recruiting and whatnot, but I happened to go to a game, and he's on a breakaway layup, and a guy fouls him hard into the wall, and he gets up and says something to the guy, and he gets a technical foul. So I have this come to Jesus moment with him when we get home at night, and I'm going to teach him about how to keep his cool and all that kind of stuff. So I give him like a 15-minute, the best speech ever about keeping your cool, don't lose your cool,
no
have
flubs.
poise, none of that. He sat there and looked at me and listened like so intently. And then he said to me, and how many headsets did you bust this year?
Oh! That was
good.
Solid.
Good old son.
Solid.
Yep.
Steven, that was great.
I know.
I tell you what,
to share.
You have been pulling the best Nick Saban clips ever.
Can I just tell y'all something?
He's been funny lately. I'm just going to be honest.
As an Auburn fan, I have to admit, he's the best college football coach.
He is.
Of all
and
time.
he's this year, his interviews have been hilarious.
Yeah, and there's a part of me that like wishes that Auburn could find a guy like that to lead us, because it's one thing.
Hugh Freeze is special. He's going to be good.
I like Hugh Freeze, and don't get me wrong. This is not me digging on Hugh Freeze.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is though, it's a once in a lifetime guy that comes to a school and wins you how many championships? 6 national
He's
championships.
had 7 in his life
and competed for like 12 of them.
I know.
You know, and basically they're in competition every year. And so, like. That is what's so hard. It's one thing to like have a year where it's a special year and you make the runs and you make it to the national and you win it, but then the next year there's always generally going to be a drop off.
Yeah.
But that's where Saban's greatness comes in.
Yeah.
Is that there's not really been a drop off. I mean,
yeah.
When was their last national championship? They won in 2020. 20?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
And that was probably the best team they had.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I mean, they were unbelievable.
Yeah, yeah. And so, like, a lot of people are saying Nick Saban's done, and I'm like, y'all are dumb. Are y'all crazy?
Yeah,
he ain't done.
They were 15-0 in 20.
He's not done. There's no way that this man is done. He just had a high. Did Bryce Young win the Heisman?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did.
Yeah. He had a Heisman-winning player.
He's had 4.
Yeah, he's had 4.
Alabama never had a Heisman.
Yeah.
Until Nick Saban.
Yeah. Just unbelievable.
He has, and then the production of the future.
And you're going
to bring them in.
You could always argue that he could have had more Heisman winners.
Jordan, you're an Auburn fan.
Yeah.
He has put more people on starting teams in the NFL than any coach in the history. So there's like 55 players in the NFL right now.
Alabama wins the Super Bowl every year because they're so spread out amongst the NFL.
There's 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah. And they're starting.
There's 4 starting quarterbacks. There's only 32 NFL teams.
Yep.
4 of the 32 are Bama quarterbacks.
Yeah, Cam Newton's going to make a comeback. You best believe. No, he's not.
You better not. You better hope he doesn't.
Put that money on that.
Let's be honest.
Chip.
For a year or two, he was great.
Mm-hmm.
The last few years, he was a disgrace. He's
just been
the
so
way
weird.
He dressed, the way he. Hey,
hello.
How are you? Welcome, Ivy.
Ivy,
you making it? If you'll put those on, get close.
And
to
what's
that
our
microphone.
other kid's name? What's
Duncan?
Duncan. What's
like
up?
donuts. Duncan's donut.
By process of elimination, you're Ivy. You're Duncan.
That picture. Oh,
by process.
I was going to say that. It looks like. Yeah. Okay.
I missed something.
I was looking at his shirt.
Cool.
Yeah. And then I read it, and I chose not to come.
looks like the clock tower from Back to the Future.
It's Auburn, isn't it?
Is it Auburn?
Special Olympics.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Rock and roll. I like it.
No, but that's from Auburn, isn't it? Like.
Yeah.
Auburn something. Yeah, it's over there. Cool.
You should know that. You're an Auburn fan.
I am an Auburn fan. Well, it says
Bama
Auburn right there in the corner. War Eagle.
What is
my man?
What's your problem, man?
My man. One thing.
How you gonna come in here and start a fire? Are you a Bama fan?
Make sure and get this microphone
Thank God I have one
right in front of your face, or else it will hardly pick you up.
Yes. Okay. So this is how we do the show.
How's it going, guys?
I'm gonna make you laugh.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Was your burger good? You didn't want a burger, so I gave you a chicken sandwich. Was that okay?
I didn't eat it.
Man.
I'm going to go cry in the corner
Seth,
now.
You are failing
Was your burger good?
Yeah, my burger was good.
Come on.
My man.
I got it from
Auburn,
the Charburger.
And he likes burgers.
What would you have wanted?
What would you,
Well, I ate before I went to basketball practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What'd you eat?
I had Chick-fil-A.
Good choice. Good choice.
I'd get her a chicken sandwich.
Yeah. So you did good on
I was in the right avenue.
Chicken. Way to go.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You should have gone.
Steven, make us laugh. I need to laugh.
We can do that. Let's talk a little baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yes.
Baseball.
You
How about them Braves?
Well, I was going to do this. What happens?
This is great.
What happens at school when y'all play dodgeball?
Oh, man.
I mean, playing baseball. I imagine you have a pretty strong
Got an
arm,
advantage.
right? Both of you? Yeah. Well, I got a little evidence of that happening. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta put this thing on. Somebody's calling. Okay. So here it is. I wanted to show this to you.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Those are some body
Have you
shots
guys done
right there.
this?
Yeah, it's pretty much.
Look at this guy. He knows.
Yeah.
Duncan,
You can
man.
definitely tell the baseball players apart from the other sports players.
Heat-seeking
in dodgeball.
missiles.
I mean, yeah, those are. So what? Here's the thing. What do you think is more valuable in dodgeball? Being able to throw it like 90 miles an hour, or being able to catch a 90 mile per hour dodgeball? I feel like
catching a
90
mile an hour dodgeball.
I feel like being able to catch one that fast is a far. Don't get me wrong. Throwing it like that is incredible. But if you catching it consistently
at
like
90
that,
miles an hour,
that would be pretty impressive because you get it. I mean, if it's classic dodgeball rules, you get a team member in.
What do you think, Duncan?
When you catch it,
throw or catch?
I'm gonna go with catch because you get the dude out and you get another player in.
Yeah, but there is nothing cooler.
Solid.
I mean, if we're talking about what's cooler, headhunting is way cooler.
Yeah,
with the 90 mile per hour.
I agree, it's cooler to throw it.
It's way cooler to throw it fast.
Yeah.
headhunting and killing little, monsters as little
now, the
kids.
headhunting is fine as long as you're actually playing with a dodgeball. But if you're playing with one of those rubber kickballs, that hurts.
No.
Yeah.
It's awful.
But that's the best part, though, Steve.
You come away with a volleyball-sized welt on your body.
Yeah.
This is a bad day.
Hey, what happened? I sent you to youth group. Well, play dodgeball.
Imagine if baseball was played just a little bit differently.
Yeah.
So imagine that every player had a bat in their hand.
What?
And they had to play with that at every position.
Yeah.
What would that look like?
This is like Warriors.
One. Oh, my God. Let's go, dude.
That was rock and roll.
No! Oh, my gosh. What?
Oh!
What are you doing? Get him. You're gone.
Nice.
Why doesn't
like
the base?
that.
But see, the base runner should have a bat too, so he can take out his knees as he's diving in. Back to first.
I see so many things that could go wrong.
Yeah. So you play softball. Do you play baseball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do y'all play any other sports?
I play basketball.
Basketball? You're just baseball. What position?
Center field.
Can I shoot straight with you? I was like, this guy is either center, right, or third base. Those were my thoughts. I don't know if that's at all accurate, but I thought you were going to be center field. Yeah. Or I was going to put you at third base. Actually, I think my first pick would have been third base. You ever played third base?
I'm a lefty, so no.
Oh, well then, yeah. See, had I known that, I would have. Okay, so you're a lefty, so that's okay.
What do you play?
I play shortstop.
Shortstop.
Mm-hmm. I've known some lefties shortstops, but they're very rare. They're very, very, very rare. At least in high school. So, okay. So, do you play any other positions?
I can play outfield, but I normally don't.
Okay.
Shortstop.
Shortstop is insanely hard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all insanely hard.
In the gap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like when you're playing your positions respectively, what do you value more in your game? Are you a better batter or are you a better fielder? Or do you think you're kind of even and really good at both?
I would say I'm even.
Okay.
I wouldn't really say I'm better at one or the other.
Okay. Rock and roll. I dig that.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I can cover more ground in the field, so I'm going to go with I'm a better fielder.
Okay.
Nice.
Gotcha.
Steven?
Sure, you want to laugh some more?
Keep the funny.
So,
never hit your cutoff man. It's illegal.
Do y'all know anything about wombats?
Never. About what?
Wombats.
We're about to find
anything at
sure
all.
That we're about to figure
about wombats.
I know how it's spelled.
Okay.
That's about all I know about.
Well,
WOMBAT.
Is that correct?
Wombats.
Very nice. Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's
it.
Way to go.
But
I was about to embarrass
Did you really
myself.
know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here are some factoids about wombats you probably didn't know.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Today we need to have a talk about wombats. There's a lot we can say about wombats. They're marsupials who weigh up to 80 pounds.
Wow.
Their closest relatives are koalas. They dig 100-foot-long burrows with dozens of entrances. And because they spend a lot of time underground in these burrows, they've adapted to survive in low-oxygen, high CO2 environments. They can run at 25 miles per hour, which is nearly the same speed as Usain Bolt. And a group of wombats is called a wisdom. But we're not here to talk about all that. We're here to talk about butts. You may have heard that wombats make cube-shaped turds.
What?
If not, congratulations on learning a fun fact. Your brain probably deleted a core memory in order to make space for that fun fact. Maybe it was a happy memory of your father pushing you on the swing set. That memory is now gone and has been supplanted by a 6-sided block of marsupial feces.
Wow.
Incredible. Yes. Yes. But the fun facts don't stop there. Wombats actually grind out 80 to 100 of these turds a day. If humans crap this much and averaged 4 inches per turd, we'd make 33 feet of poop a day. That's 10 meters, ladies and gentlemen. Well, these fun facts sure are fun, but they beg the question, why is wombat poop shaped like that? Wombat poop is cube-shaped so they can stack it on tall, uneven surfaces, such as logs or rocks, without it rolling away.
What?
They stack their poop like this in order to mark their territory, and
Things
also
I
attract
never wanted
potential
to know.
mates. Their turd totems are basically a wombat's version of a keep outside.
I hate you. Go away.
Or a dating profile.
I love you. Come back.
Basically, they are playing butt Jenga as a means of communication. Extraordinary, yes? Yes. But that's still not why we're here today, having this conversation.
I can't wait.
About wombats. We're here to talk about butt cheeks. Wombat butt cheeks are composed of bone plates that have fused together to form a protective shield. On top of that shield is a layer of fat, skin and fur. When attacked, a wombat will dive into a burrow with their rump facing outward. This is because their armored butts contain very few nerve endings, so when they're scratched or bitten, they barely feel it. It's basically Captain America's shield, if it made poop. And while in this defensive position, a wombat will often flatten its body out, leaving a gap between themselves and the roof of their burrow. And when a predator comes by and pokes its head in, the wombat will do something incredible. It'll slam its battle-hardened glutes upward, crushing the predator's skull with a series of breathtaking butt slams. And this, my friends, is why we're having a conversation about wombats. They have surface-to-groove missiles, marvelous murder cheeks, weaponized ham slammers. Wombats are adorable, huge, high-speed marsupials who defecate Lego bricks and crush the skulls of their enemies using brutal, beautiful buttocks. They are extraordinary. I think about them often. You should too.
Tell me how long that video was.
I want to tell you something.
Long enough.
I just feel like I wasted that much time.
I want to tell you something, Seth. And this is going to...
Wow.
And I'm glad y'all are here for this. I've done this show for, what, a year or so
2
now?
minutes and 47
I want to tell you
of my
something.
life just wasted.
I want to tell you something. Steven, that is my favorite video you've ever given us.
I knew someone would like it.
Wow.
That is my favorite video.
It was intriguing.
There's been some good ones. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was factual. And now I can impress people at parties.
There you go.
Like, hey, this Christmas party's kind of boring.
Cube-shaped
Did you guys know that wombats have cube-shaped poop? I bet you didn't.
And they make poop totem poles.
Yeah, they poop totem poles. And that attracts mates. That's what's incredible.
I know, right?
I mean, yeah, humans.
It's pretty disturbing.
How do you feel about that, Duncan?
I think it's pretty interesting.
See?
Duncan?
Ivy, what do you think?
Ivy, what do you think?
I've never heard of them.
No, me neither.
So
in Australia.
Are either of y'all in relationships now? Are either of you in like a relationship? You have a dating relationship?
I know where you're going. Don't do
No,
this,
I'm not.
please.
I'm not doing that, Steve-O. How dare you? I'm just saying. Okay, well now you have some fun facts to give your girlfriend.
I'm sure she's
and
gonna
Ivy,
love it.
In order
let her
to
know.
bring a man into your life, when you're like, what am I going to talk about on my first date?
Not
now
that.
you have some things to. Seth,
Ivy, don't
Seth,
do it.
stop
Don't.
it. Every man will be impressed by your wombat facts, Ivy. Every man. They'll be like,
Or
well,
they'll go-
you just got yourself a second date,
Or
young
they'll
lady.
say, stay away from her. She's a crazy wombat lady.
They will
Hey,
not.
Steven,
No, they won't.
do you have any rock star?
You know I got Rockstar.
Yeah.
You want some Rockstar?
I kind of want some more wombat.
No, no
know,
more
right?
wombats.
Don't worry.
I will also say this: part of my enjoyment of that video was the fact that I knew Seth did not enjoy it. That was part that fueled my enjoyment from it. Is that Seth did not enjoy it as much as I did.
I learned.
Yes.
And
Seth.
if you want more of that kind of content, just hang around because
Oh boy,
you see, we've got
hot diggity dog.
we got a creepy Dave coming up too.
Oh, no,
man.
those are funny.
But right now,
man.
let's do some Rockstar.
Here we go.
Rockstar.
You want me to dig a hole for free? No. You let me finish eating my cookie, man. I told you when I finish eating my cookie. I'm gonna dig a hole for you. Just give me 1 second. I'm almost finished. Sight. Hey, can I slide on your slide? I want to slide on your slide. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get up there, old bossy baby. Help me up. Push a little bit more. Push. I know you trying, but push harder. All right. Whee. I love you, ball. And I don't care how dirty you get from the dirt and the grass and the dirt and the dirt and all the dirt. I just love you. You know. Ooh, you so sweet. Okay. And savory.
Hey, you kind of rough there.
Sorry about that. I bet you taste like chicken.
Why you licking your lips like that? Why? Hey, hold up. Stop. Winky, put your hand down, man.
I'm telling you, I saw a roach over here.
We don't have roaches.
Okay, bro. Oh, there's a roach. Hey, y'all, hold up. Wait a minute. What? Hold up. What's in this bag? Stay back. Hold up. Let me check. Oh, what's in this? Okay. Hey, excuse me. Somebody lied to me because I just came for a haircut. Hey, can you go get your manager some? Excuse me.
Wow.
That was good.
That was nice.
I enjoyed every minute of that.
Yeah.
Every minute.
You know what though? I didn't enjoy it as much as wombats.
Oh,
It's not
no.
as factual.
Well, just wait for the creepy Dave. You're gonna love it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
We'll have that coming up later. We got a minute 8 until after the
Minute
interview.
8.
Yeah.
So, best thing that's happened to your life this year?
Oh man, what? Oh,
Yeah.
you're not talking.
This
You're not
school
talking. I
year.
thought he was asking me.
It's not
See?
long.
Question. Man.
Ivy.
I committed to Sneed last week.
Come on, girl. Come on,
way to go. Nice.
Duncan.
Best thing that's happened at school?
Yeah. Well,
Sure,
it doesn't
why
have
not?
to be
Or
school.
life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Life, since it's school
I'm
year.
gonna go with school.
If you want to say wombat facts,
You
can.
can go school. None of us are going to say wombat facts.
I am.
I have 104 in math.
What?
Overachiever?
In math?
That doesn't add up.
That's like the worst subject
all.
ever, but I'm glad you like it.
Yeah.
Or do you hate it? You're just really good at it.
Well, right now the math that we're doing is pretty dumb, but it's easy, so whatever.
That's great that you think math is dumb. I struggle with all of it, bro.
Me too.
So I'm glad that for the people who did not get 104s, that you are getting one.
Yes.
But
Good for you.
So that's great. Good job. Oh, here we
4,
go.
3.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
I'm so excited to be here with Duncan Morris and Avi Marsh from the Guntersville High School Wildcats.
The Wildcats.
Woo!
Pretty big deal.
It's a good day.
Yes.
It's a good day.
Do y'all recognize any of this lingo up here? Bet, sus, mid, fire, drip. Do y'all recognize that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do y'all use any of those words?
Yeah.
I use bet.
I use bet.
Bet.
Yeah.
Bet seems to be the popular one, and I'm a youth pastor. So is he. But bet seems to be the big one. Hey, let's go play some wiffle ball. Bet. Let's go play some basketball. Bet.
Duncan, I like your drip.
But yeah, oh yeah. I like your drip.
It's fire.
Yeah, fire drip.
It's not sus. It's fire.
Could you say fire drip?
It's not mid. It's fire.
Okay.
Hey.
Could you say fire drip? That's some fire drip.
Yeah,
you got
it.
it. I knew it. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I knew it. I could say that.
Anyway, guys, I want you to tell me about the sport that you're involved in, and I want you to tell me when you started. What age were you when you decided, hey, I want to do this. I really like this.
Let's start with Ivy.
I got serious about softball like 8U, so like I started travel ball really early.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you always been a shortstop? Is that always okay? Wow. So you were plugged in real quick, and they're like, "This is what you're doing."
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Awesome.
Duncan?
I started playing when I was like 4, and didn't really get. I was playing like rec, and I played first base until about 4th grade. And then I started playing travel ball, and got really serious about it. And then I moved to center field in like 4th grade, and I've been a center fielder ever since.
Wow.
And you bat lefty.
And a bat lefty.
I mean, that's an elite skill set right there. You play center field and you bat lefty. That is something that a lot of teams look for. Left-handed bats in general. Like, cause are there any other lefties on your team?
I think we have 2. One or two.
Are they pitchers or are they actually position players?
They play position.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. If I'd had a lefty, I'd have tried to.
Actually, we have one. We have one lefty. He's in 8th grade.
Okay.
Hudson Oliver.
Okay.
He's
Gotcha.
Good.
Okay.
He'll be good.
Is he a position player or is he a pitcher?
He plays both.
Okay.
He pitches and plays outfield.
That's going to be a good skill set to have. Anyway, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Tell me about your coaches. Talk to me about your coach and tell me what they mean to you, how they've helped you develop.
I would say Capper's like a friend coach. She doesn't really yell, but we love her. She really helped me get like scholarships and stuff in softball, and she would give me the tips on how to email coaches and stuff. So yeah,
that's awesome. Duncan?
Coach Chafin, he's like my best friend. We've been like best friends since about 7th grade. And then Clayton Daniels just got hired to be a coach at Guntersville, and I'm really excited to like get things going with him.
Yeah. Awesome.
So would you guys say that like and I'm new to the area, so I'm not from around here at all. Would y'all say that the sports program that you were in, softball, baseball, would you say that it like what is y'all's goal? Obviously to win state would be like the ultimate goal, but like what is y'all's goal other than that? Are y'all both juniors, seniors?
I'm a senior.
Senior. Okay, so this is it. This is the hurrah. So Ivy, what's your goal for this year?
Our team is really young, so we don't really like win a lot of games, but our area is Crossville and Scottsboro, so we always beat Crossville, so we end up going to regionals anyway.
Okay.
But the goal is just to really have fun and be the leader because I'm always the oldest one on the team, so I just help all the younger girls.
Okay, awesome. What about you, Duncan?
Our team was really young last year. Besides we lost a few seniors that were pretty good, like hitting wise, but pitching wise, we still have everyone back.
Okay.
That's major. Like Cam's gotten a lot better than he was last year, and that'll be huge for area play. I think that we should win area. All we have to do is beat Scottsboro.
Okay.
That'll be our toughest opponent.
Okay. All right.
Tell me about some of the awards that you guys have won. I saw that both of you have. Tell us about that and how you achieved that level.
Just hard work. Just every day.
Explain the award though. Tell people.
All county, first team all county.
That's awesome.
It's incredible.
Wow. Just hard work and determination.
Was that your goal, like to get that award? Was
last
it just
year.
an added benefit, or?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I get all area. I've gotten all area since freshman year.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal. Just looks nice on a resume.
I would say freshman year I wasn't really worried about it because I didn't really know what it was at the time. But every year since that, in area play, that's kind of been my goal. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Huh? I mean, if you're getting all area every year and you're playing the shortstop position, which is
especially as a freshman,
one of the hardest positions to play, in my opinion. I'm by no means an expert, but one of the hardest positions to play. That is impressive. That's very impressive. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So with y'all, and you said you play basketball as well. Is it, forgive me if this is a stupid question, but is it the same, do you have the same coach or is it a different coach that you have completely
No,
different?
they're completely different.
Okay.
I would say Coach Hill is definitely harder on us. Off season we work really hard for basketball, especially off season, but I'm never there for off season in the spring because I'm at softball, but yeah, it's basically the same for fall.
So what is your least favorite drill in basketball?
NBA shuttles.
NBA shuttles.
It's so hard.
What is NBA shuttle?
You have to run to the free throw line back and then full court back 3 times.
Oh, man.
So we do like 4 quarters, so we do 4 of those. And the times like start at 1:05, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Holy
and then
smokes.
we go up to like 1:20. Yeah.
Wow.
So if you don't make 3 out of the 4, you have to keep running them until you make them.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, you get conditioned real. What about drill and softball? What's your least favorite drill and softball?
I don't have one.
Okay.
I like them all.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Good. All right. What about you? What's your least favorite drill?
Well, since I only play outfield, I like all the drills. They're fun. All the drills that I do in baseball are really fun.
Okay. All right. And do you like when it comes to hitting the baseball and the softball, are you guys I guess what my question, are you more of a pull hitter or do you like to hit the oppo field? Like what do you feel like you get your most
pull.
hit? Pull? Yeah. Okay. All right.
Gap to gap.
Nice.
I just like spreading out the field.
I mean, yeah, that's what you need to do, like in order to. So I like baseball a lot, so I have a lot of questions.
Explain that for the common people.
Okay, so
what you just said.
Hitting pull hitting means that you are basically swinging the bat and you are hitting it like I'm a righty. So when I swing this way, I'm hitting it straight, pretty much to left field.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm hitting towards the third base side. That's where most of my power is. What a lot of the greats do, and again, there's a lot of great pull hitters too, but what a lot of the greats do, like Tony Gwynn. Tony Gwynn was the king at hitting opposite field. He could hit it, he could plunk it wherever he wanted to.
Yeah.
And so if you can hit opposite field means I hold back on my swing just a little bit and I wait just a little longer and let the ball get a little closer and then I hit it first base side because I'm right-handed. But you, being a lefty, you would hit it, if you pull, you would hit it to the first base side. Mm-hmm. But if you hit opposite, you're hitting a nasty line drive to the third base.
Whenever I pull the ball, I'm usually trying to hit the ball like 500 feet.
Yeah, I mean that's where most of your power is when you pull. Opposite is more for like I don't want to say you can't hit an opposite field home run. You can, but that's more for like, contact hit. Like, let's just get on base. Let's, So one of my greatest highlights ever, and it's not, I don't have a whole lot of highlights. One of my greatest highlights ever is I hit an opposite field home run in like 5th grade. And that was like the greatest thing I'd ever done in my life.
Get it, man.
Yeah. And then that was the last opposite field home run I ever. So
ever. So, in sports, you deal with your emotions, you deal with your nerves and stuff like that. Before a big game or something where you really know the pressure's on you, how do you deal with your emotions? How do you deal with the jitters or the butterflies or whatever you call it? How do you get yourself mentally prepared for a game?
I like to eat before the game.
Come on.
Good. What do you like to eat?
Either Bubba-Ritos, Chick-fil-A, or Zaxby's.
Bubba-Ritos.
All three
Those are my
were
top
good
3.
options.
Auburn fan, Bubba-Ritos fan.
I love Bubba-Ritos.
Lefty. I mean, my man, I'm not a lefty, but I appreciate the lefty skill that it takes. I knew it. I knew I liked you.
Javi?
Bubba-Ritos.
I normally try to just stay to myself, so I don't, like in the locker room before a game, I'm always quiet and not really like talking.
Uh-oh.
So I get like in the zone. But I wouldn't really say like pressure's ever been on me.
What's harder to get ready for, a basketball game or a softball game?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Why?
Just a lot more people there, I guess.
What is your position in basketball?
I'm a shooting guard.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
So dealing with all that, that's the emotions, though.
Do you guys listen to music when you're getting ready for the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's like your go-to? Like get you pumped or get you settled? What is
Listen to
They
Youngboy.
Yeah.
Wait, what, to who?
NBA Youngboy.
Oh!
It kind of like gets me in the mood to like go crazy.
I'm going to pretend I know what that is. Yes, of course. Yes. NBA Young Boy? Yeah. NBA Young Boy. I know him.
What's your favorite artist?
Yes, he is. Of
After
course.
today.
Yeah. Right after I'm going to look him up on Spotify.
He's going to be like, next time he comes in, you're like, this is the best music ever.
NBA Young Boy was
the
fire.
best.
Fire.
It's fire.
Bet.
Drip. Not mid.
Not mid.
Anyway.
But bet drip. Bet.
But anyway, so going through baseball, everything, you've been doing this since you were a kid. And I noticed on your thing that you're both, it looks like you're going to college. Mm-hmm. How's it looking for you?
I'm going to Lawson State on October 1st, and I'm working out for them and doing a bunch of stuff for them.
Okay, awesome.
It's awesome. You're going to go to Snead?
Yeah.
Tell us about that process.
Snead was actually my last offer that I got, and I just went to the camp there, which I've known the coach since I was a freshman.
Yeah.
And he's always wanted me to come to a camp, but I never really got around to it because I didn't think I would really like it there. But once I went to the camp, I liked it.
What are some of the other schools that you've been?
I got an offer from Southern Union, Northeast, and Bevel State.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah. There's only like seriously, like only like 7% of all high school players actually play at any level in college. So the fact that you're going to play in college, you are amongst an elite, incredibly elite, low number amount of people. Like there just are not many.
So I saw you want to go to Troy.
Yeah, I want to go to Troy or JSU.
Okay.
Troy, JSU.
Man.
Yeah.
Have you been talking to either of those schools?
I've been talking to JSU a lot, but I don't know. I kind of want to go to like a JUCO for 2 years, and if I produce well, then I'll go to like a bigger D1 school.
Okay.
That'd be awesome.
Or your school.
What is your after baseball, after softball plan? What's that look like?
I have not thought about that.
That's okay. That's okay. You're young.
How dare you not know your
how dare you
right
not
now
have it
when
all
I ask you on
figured
the
out.
radio? I'm just messing with you. Duncan?
Well, obviously the big goal would to be get drafted, but
The show.
But I want to get my real estate license.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like get a business degree, and because you can do a lot with that.
Yes, you can.
So
yeah.
So, do you have a favorite baseball team? Do you have favorite baseball teams or teams in general?
My favorite baseball team would have to be the Braves, but softball.
Come on.
Softball, I like the Florida Gators.
Whoa, that's an elite
Yeah.
softball squad right there.
Yeah.
My favorite Major League Baseball team is the St. Louis Cardinals.
Okay.
Oh no,
They kind of been sucking right now.
brother, can I tell you
The
something?
Braves have been hitting on all
The
cylinders.
Braves are going crazy. Acuna is unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. No, that's our one level of disagreement is that I'm a Cubs fan. It's okay. My granddaddy was actually he never made it to the show, but he was in the Cardinals farm system. He played Double-A for the Cardinals, whatever it was back in the 40s or 50s, whenever he played for them. So I can't say I don't hate the Cardinals. I do, but at the same time, I respect the Cardinals, and I have family tradition with the Cardinals. So I'm a Cubs fan, but that's okay. I mean, of all the things that we agree on, it's okay to have some differences.
Who's going to win the World Series this year?
Oh, gosh. If you don't say the Braves are the odds-on favorite, then what are you doing?
So they're going crazy.
They're unbelievable.
The Braves are definitely gonna win, but if I'd pick somebody that's not the Braves, I don't know. Probably Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay they've clinched postseason 5 years in a row. I mean, that is no small feat.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're very, very good. I think if they go against the Braves, they're going to get smacked around. But I mean, they are a good baseball team.
Yeah.
So,
So, in every show we do this. Every show I ask you this. Tell us. Let's get into the fun part. A little fun stuff. Tell us about an embarrassing or crazy funny moment that's happened in your life. Something. He's laughing. She's laughing
Duncan
already.
already knows it. Duncan already
She's
knows
laughing.
what we're talking about.
So, I hope Duncan has one too. But
I know hers.
Oh my gosh. So, sophomore year, we were playing in the Final Four at Birmingham.
Yeah.
And we were running out onto the court, and there's a step up before you get on the court.
So this is basketball.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
There's a step up, and they said that they told us, but I didn't know about the step up.
Right.
So we were running onto the court, and
They lied to you.
I just face planted in front of everybody.
No, were you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it got posted all over Facebook.
Duncan's like, you'll be okay.
I'm sorry. That stinks.
You survived it.
I did.
But you
another
did.
day.
You're faster and stronger now
Yeah.
because of it. All right,
Yeah.
Duncan, what about you?
Embarrassing. In 7th grade, I came home with bad grades on my report card, and my dad shaved my head, so I had to go to school with my head shaved. And I still hear about it today. I mean, nobody lets me live it down.
So you were he made you bald.
How bad were these grades? Because you
real
told,
bad,
you just,
apparently.
my man just told us I'm making 104 in math.
Yeah, I know.
And
You could see that it helped.
Yeah, clearly. We turned a corner after 7th grade.
I was not trying to get my head shaved again.
So what did the next day look like? Like
It was
after
awful.
that, you were
I was
don't look at
embarrassed.
me.
I was very
gosh.
embarrassed. I tried to come to school with a hat on, but they told me to take my hat off.
Oh, man. So, see, now, something I've noticed, because I go to Albertville, I try to at least once a week if I can. I've noticed, though, that kids can wear hats and stuff like that. When I was in school,
No, you
could not wear a hat at all. You're allowed to wear
They
hats
had
at
the
Gville?
most-
We
No,
can't
they
do
don't-
that.
They don't, I mean, I think they don't really enforce it that much.
But technically on the books, you're not. Man, I tried to wear a hat one because King Griffey Jr. was like the king when it was him and
He
Chipper
was
Jones.
awesome.
Chipper Jones and King Griffey Jr. and Michael Jordan, anything with
Barry
them on it.
Bonds.
Well,
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds was not as popular as them. What I'm saying is when you were a kid, if you wanted to wear something cool and it was a sports figure, Michael Jordan was like number one, Chipper Jones, and then King Griffey Jr. Well, huge King Griffey Jr. fan. And so he always had his hat backwards. So I tried. It wasn't even a Mariners hat. I don't even know what hat it was, but I just had my hat backwards. And I'm just walking into school. And I got in trouble for literally just walking in the door. I was about to take my hat off, walking in the door and having a hat on backwards. And my teacher was like, "You're being disrespectful." By having my hat on backwards, how's that disrespectful? I didn't come in here, flipping.
You were a young thug.
Yeah, I was a young thug. But I was like, "King Griffey, this is for you." Not like he died. He didn't die. But I was like, "I love you, King Griffey." I got in trouble for school wearing my hat backwards.
For you.
Yeah. Man, he was the coolest dude ever. King Griffey Jr.
That's funny. So tell me about the most inspirational person in your life and what makes them special.
I have to say my great-grandfather. He was pretty cool to me. I just look up to him. Every time I play, it's for him.
What makes him special?
Whenever I was younger, we played with the balloons. He get a balloon and blow it up, and we'd play around with the balloon when I was really young. And yeah, he was my best friend.
Wow.
Much. I just look up to him, and I play for him, and pretty much most stuff that I do is for him.
So good. Avi.
I wouldn't. This is a basic answer, but I'm gonna have to go with both my parents. My mom played softball, so my dad's always if you're not playing softball in college, your mom's gonna be done. She's probably gonna die. But yeah, my dad. When I was little, my dad actually tried to teach me how to bat left-handed, but I could never do it.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it either. I was terrible at it. Yeah. So I get you on that.
People like Duncan just get
just naturally have that ability to bat lefty.
Yeah, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Now Steven, I saw this on Duncan's form.
Yeah.
He says he's able to pick up things with his feet.
Ooh.
Oh,
really?
That's a nice.
I got some long toes.
Ah, yeah, between the toes.
Basically,
So, we
like
need
another
some
hand down
obstacle
there.
course or something. I need to see this. It's incredible.
What's the heaviest thing you picked
That's
up?
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't really pick up things often with my feet. Like if I'm just sitting down and I drop my phone or something, I can pick my phone up.
Have you seen this?
No, I've done it.
Okay, you've done
it. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I can't do.
Wow.
No, I could never do that.
Now, did this come out of just an idea of, hey, I wonder if I can do this, or are you you don't really like germs? So
it was
are you one of the people that lifts the toilet seat up with your foot?
No.
No, or flushes it with your foot?
It's just I don't know if I don't want to bend down.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Lazy.
Yeah. So this literally
lazy.
came out due to laziness.
Whoa.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
I can get
You're
behind
just
that.
lounging around on
Yeah,
Sunday
whatever.
after church or something.
Yeah.
I need to see this on some level.
You have 3 children. You can just get one of your children to bring it to you. Bring that to me, especially the newborn.
Yeah, the Asa, he'll be all about that.
How old is Asa? 2 weeks now?
No, he's not even. He's a little a week and 3 days.
Oh, congratulations!
But you got to train them. You got to train them when they're young.
Yeah.
Asa, go get Daddy a drink.
Yeah.
I want some sweet tea.
I tell you, my old one will do that.
Yeah.
He will.
Let the old one teach the young ones. That way, you never have to get up off the couch ever again.
I wish that was the case.
No, the magical moment is when they actually enjoy doing the dishes.
Yes.
Wait
a minute.
Magic.
Does your daughter enjoy doing the dishes?
She
Steve-O?
actually does.
Come on.
She asks if she can help.
What? You're like,
I know.
yes,
You're
every
like,
time.
not only can you help, you can just take over.
My son likes taking the trash down
Speaking
the
of
road.
doing the dishes, either of our guests, do either of you like doing the dishes?
No, but I do my laundry.
Oh, you do?
I guess that. What is kind of
Duncan getting prepared for life?
Yeah, what's your favorite chore if you have a favorite
That's a
chore?
good question.
What's your favorite chore? Because everyone talks about what's your least favorite. What's
I
your favorite?
actually enjoy doing the laundry.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
laundry
would
is
say laundry.
yeah.
It's kind of fun.
When I was a kid, we had to do laundry and dishes and stuff, but when I had to mow the grass, I actually liked mowing the grass.
Yeah.
It was nice to just go out there and just
It's kind of satisfying.
Yeah.
I like doing that too.
Yeah. Now we had a big yard. A big backyard. I didn't like mowing the big backyard, but the front yard was tiny, and I liked that.
After you're done mowing, it's satisfying.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you do the laundry, though, do you sort them? Do you do your whites separately from the other clothes? Do you mix colors? How intricate with that are you? Does everything just go in at one time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I don't separate anything.
Yeah, I've never separated it. My mom was always like, "You gotta separate," and that has never stuck.
Really?
I'm like, nope. It all goes in.
You can
Whatever's in
understand if you're washing your underwear with dish rags. It's kind of
Well, that. But if it's clothing that you wear,
Sure.
it just goes in
Yeah.
there.
Sure.
Yep.
I got you.
I learned so much in that conversation.
Not only have you learned a lot about wombats. Hey, Steve, let's play that wombats. Seth wants to. Seth wants to.
Let me tell you, if you missed that over on the live, you've got to check it out.
You got to check it out.
And it'll be on Horizon Communications tomorrow.
And send it to Seth.
They will appreciate us.
Find that video online and send it to Seth Henniger.
Yeah.
Seth Henniger, Nathaniel Seth Henniger on Facebook. Send it to him. He loves it.
And we've got another really fun animal video coming up.
Oh, boy.
From Creepy Dave.
All right.
Creepy Dave.
Yeah, it's on the live.
Good day.
It's Facebook, Twitter, X, YouTube. Yeah, all there.
You got any more questions?
Man. Oh, who's your favorite softball player of all time?
Skylar Wallace.
Ooh, nice. Awesome. She played for Florida, right? Or no, she
She played for Bama and then she transferred.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, she played for Bama, then she transferred to Florida. Awesome. What about you?
Mike Trout.
That's a good
Center fielder.
one of the best ever to play the game. Ever. So are you by nature now kind of, in a sense, an Angels fan? Like you at least want them to succeed?
Because I like Brendan Donovan, too, from the Cardinals, because he coached me some.
He did?
Oh, yes, sir.
Rock and roll.
He coached my Excel team.
Okay.
Whenever I was like 13.
Okay.
Because it was during like COVID, a little bit after COVID, and minor leagues wasn't playing. And so he came and coached us a little bit.
Awesome. Okay. Cool.
Wow.
That's all I got.
Cool story.
You guys are
Hey
awesome.
guys, we have so enjoyed having you here, and the show's not over.
Yeah.
But we want you to come on over to @Varsity Radio Show on Facebook, Instagram.
You miss the fun if you're not on Facebook.
Like Steven said, everywhere, and we got lots of videos, lots of fun to go. Come join us. Steven?
88.5 JFM is WJIA Guntersville. Streaming online at 885jfm.com.
All right. So, because we have endless funny videos, and we don't want you to leave without your laughing. And
are you giving me the go ahead?
Because as long as you don't play the wombat,
Creepy Dave.
Yeah, go ahead.
I can play Creepy Dave.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
All right. Here's Creepy Dave.
Today, his best favorite animal, he's called a Hephalophelphilons. Hephalophelphilons kind of look like they're pretend, but they're not. They're real. They got real big floppy ears, and no one knows why. But the monkeys use them for blankets to sleep in. But sadly, they have forgot to grow feet. The leg parts just sort of stop. They have shoes and kind of look like buckets, so they don't wear them. It's dangerous for them to be on like a golf course for giants. They get their legs stuck in the holes, and then they're super dead. As you can see, every Hephalophelphilon has his own hand puppet. This is not a great hand puppet and don't even have eyes. But they put on lots of shows. Like this one's called Henry Go for a Swim. This one's called Daisy Find a Chip. That is maybe my favorite one. Another one is like Little Freddy and a Really Bad Banana. Favorite one for the monkeys is this one. It's called Emily Don't Like to Share. And this one's called, oh no, this one's just giving us middle fingers. Anyway, if you see Hephalophelphilon, draw some eyes on their hand puppet. They don't have a pen. That's why the best favorite animal. Okay, bye. Come on, monkeys, time for a nap. This is Creepy Dave's Animal Show. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was better than the wombat.
I like the wombat.
So yeah, I like the wombat.
Yeah.
What's your vote for, guys? Wombat.
Wombat.
Creepy Dave.
Wombat.
Creepy Dave.
Wombat. Wombat.
Your wombat?
No.
No. See, these guys voted with me for the record.
I
so
think there was a lot
3-2.
of interesting facts about the wombat, but I think that Creepy Dave is funnier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wombat.
You should
Steven,
see-
I know we got lots of videos.
You should see all the videos that Creepy Dave does. It's the same guy. His name is Zafrank, and he does like the interesting animal facts videos too, where he sounds very sophisticated and his voiceover. It's so good. You got to check it out.
Good.
All right. So what does the pit crew do when all of the racers are out on the track?
You know, you got to play a little bit.
You do.
Yeah, like this. There we go. I can see me and Jordan doing this.
Dun dun dun.
Wow.
There it is.
That's great.
I mean, that's solid.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sounds of teachers. The sounds that teachers make.
The sounds that teachers
Oh,
make.
yeah, I like that one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me if you know these
Well,
sounds.
let's talk about one teacher who taught us all first, and then
Yeah.
let's pull up that teacher.
Yes!
Because
Okay.
there's one teacher.
Now, I don't know if you guys got this experience, but me and Steven and, we didn't have a whole lot of cool school stuff.
No.
But we did have one.
We had integrated science. Do you remember that? It like came on TV in the
Yes.
classroom, and we did it like with the workbook.
Yes.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
It was a fail.
So,
But anyway.
yes. Yeah. So,
But this guy was
they tried to make
fire.
science easy for us. I mean, more interesting, thank God. And this is amazing. And they had a struggle coming up with the theme song, but I think it looked a little something like this.
Don't get mad at the tectonic plates, all right? It's not their fault. Hey, we need a song for this science show for kids. Keep in mind, it's a show about science for kids, so let's keep it boring. We don't want to hype them up before we teach them about the ozone layer, all right? Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Did you ever watch Bill Nye?
Yeah.
I love Bill Nye.
I love Bill Nye.
Bill. All right, the science guy.
Science rules. Inertia is a property of matter. T minus 7 seconds.
I mean, one of the best
Bill Nye,
show
the
theme
science
songs.
guy. Bill.
Did you watch Bill Nye?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all. Yeah, I may not impress y'all. Y'all have got everything, but that was good day when you came into science class and you got to watch Bill Nye.
That meant the teacher was just
bored out of their
like, just
mind.
like, please, just please.
Yeah. Speaking of teachers,
I will say that there was a rival to Bill Nye the Science Guy.
what was his name?
Beekman.
That's
Beekman.
right. Beekman.
Beekman's World.
Yes.
He had this big rat on the show.
I remember
Yes,
Beekman's
I
World.
loved
all
it.
creepy things.
I learned my favorite party trick there. You know
Yeah?
what it is? Let me explain to you what it is.
Oh, man.
Tell
So
us.
you take 2 forks and you take 2 toothpicks and you take
Uh-huh.
a salt shaker. All right. So you take
Just
the
in trivia.
forks and you kind of put them
Right there.
together like
You can
this.
ask.
If you can see, put them together like this right here. And then you take the toothpick and put between the tines. Put another toothpick in the salt shaker standing straight up. And you rest the one toothpick that's sticking out of the fork onto the top of the other toothpick, and it balances. It is so cool.
Wow.
I had the whole staff of we were at Red Lobster one night, and
Mm.
the whole kitchen staff came out to see the trick.
And that's
It
how
was
I met his
amazing.
wife.
Hey.
And I want
Hey,
to see
guy.
the trick. I
You
want to
do?
see the trick.
Okay,
Yes.
well, I've got a next show. I'll bring all the things that we
Please.
need.
Yes!
And I'll do the trick.
Magic
Yes!
tricks.
Yeah.
Magic
Okay.
tricks.
Sound
All right.
effects teachers.
Sound
make.
effects teachers make. Let me just make sure that this is good to go, and we will roll it.
Tell me if this is right, guys.
Ooh, some nice music just started.
So there they are.
I've definitely done the car. I've definitely
Have
done
y'all
the
heard
car
any of
alarm.
those in the classroom?
Yeah, Miss Stanford.
Oh, Miss Stanford.
She does that all the time.
All those?
Which one? All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Way to
wow.
go, Miss Stanford.
Good job, Miss
You're
Stanford.
elite.
So you're saying that Miss Stanford's classroom is like the petting zoo?
That's
of
beautiful.
Guntersville.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow.
What class is that?
English.
Yeah.
See, my mom was a teacher for like 35 years.
Oh, wow.
So she, not only did she use these on her classroom, she used these on me and my brother.
My mom's a teacher too.
Yeah, okay.
She does some of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you get a different
Teacher
one at home.
moms.
She did
So-
those to you at home?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does,
Yeah, I mean, I
she
get
doesn't
them.
do all of them, but
Yeah, I got them all, but yeah.
My least
That's
favorite one at home is You ever heard
Yeah.
anybody do that?
Yep.
That's it.
So
Does Cassie do you that way?
No.
not Cassie. Never.
Cassie.
Not Cassie.
Cassie
and my,
just throws
my
punches.
wife's a teacher.
I believe
She
that.
My
just
wife's
hit me.
also a teacher, so yeah, I get shushed a lot.
Cassie Stevens says you're an MMA fighter.
She really is.
That's what she said.
Those
Nice.
punches
That's what he
hurt too.
said.
She knows how to frog me just right.
She,
Yes,
I mean,
she
you got
does.
to. You
That's
got to
right.
frame
She
the
does.
punch.
Yeah.
You can't be married to somebody and not learn those things.
You
Very
learn what
important.
not to say real quick, but I know how to press those buttons, and I do from time to time.
Not you,
not-
Steve-O.
no,
I can't believe
Steven.
that,
Dude,
Steve-O.
I have to have fun somehow.
Ah,
This is true. One of the greatest joys of being married is annoying your spouse.
That's a love language.
You will learn that quickly when you get married. If when you get married, like your love language, it will be genuine and you will love them, but you will also get a secondary love language, and that is annoying the absolute tar out of your spouse.
Yeah.
And it's one of the great joys.
It is.
Because I love my wife will put her feet up on my leg for me to massage that. She didn't have to say anymore. She just puts them on, like, massage these feet.
I know where it's going.
And I look at him and I look at, nah. And she's like, what? I'm tired. I'm like, I'm tired too. And then I put my big old honking feet up on her and I'm like, why don't you massage these bad boys? It doesn't go so well. You know what?
He slipped on the couch.
Yeah. It's so weird. I wasn't being anything but charming and hilarious.
I know.
And I sleep on the couch.
So
Maybe she should sleep on the couch.
Have we covered the relationship thing with our guests?
I don't know.
Do either of them have?
He has a girlfriend.
He has a girlfriend.
What's your girlfriend's name? What's her name?
No.
Allie.
Allie.
Cool.
Are you listening, Allie? What a great guy you have.
Have you gone on a date with Allie?
Well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
What was your first date?
Huntsville.
Beautiful. The whole town. We hit up the whole town. We went crazy.
We went to Chick-fil-A, and then we went to Bridge Street and walked around, and then we went and saw a movie.
What movie?
We've been a few times.
A few times?
Cool. One time we watched Transformers.
Nice.
Very romantic.
I thought you were about to say The Nun, too, and I was like, yeah, my man.
I'm not a big scary movie person.
Me neither. Hey, hang on to those facts. It is very imperative that you're able to remember stuff like that.
Yeah,
because if it goes on and you decide that Allie is the one for you, I'm not saying
that first
I'm not
date.
saying it's going to happen. I'm just saying if it does, you have to remember the first.
At least the first.
I can tell you.
But Bridge Street is very nice. It's a very nice place to walk. It's a nice place.
See, my first date with my wife, Cassie, we went to, it was Hollywood Cinemas. And it's not even there anymore on South Parkway.
Nope.
It was like Hollywood 21.
Yeah.
We went and saw Dragonfly, the movie.
Dragonfly? What's that one?
Dragonfly.
I don't even remember that one.
It's a really cool movie.
What is Dragonfly?
You just have to look it up. IMDb it. You'll love it.
Is that what Kevin Costner? No.
It's crazy that you remember that.
Oh, dude, you have to. You learned this.
How long ago?
In relation... 2003.
Got him with that question.
2003.
Ooh. 2003.
Yeah.
You almost got him.
You almost got him.
20 years ago.
Way to go, Steve.
Wow.
20 years.
Yeah.
See, my first date with my wife, I met her at Barnes & Noble in Birmingham off 280.
Yeah.
And I remember turning around, and she was so pretty. I thought to myself, I am going to keep asking her out until she tells me she doesn't want me to ask her out
Barnes and Noble, are you a big reader?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, she lived in Fort Payne, and I lived in Birmingham, and so we met online, and I was like, Barnes and Noble's a public place, and I like books, she likes books, so we went and hung out there and went out to dinner, and we had a great time.
What's your favorite book?
Ooh, oh, man.
That's a good question.
That's a great question. Dadgum, I didn't know I was getting interviewed today. My favorite book. Okay. I really, really love The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I really love that book. I also love Lord of the Rings, all of them. Love The Hobbit.
Those movies.
Yeah.
The movies are
The books are
Very
great.
long, but very
The books
good.
are very good too. I wasn't so crazy about the Chronicles of Narnia. I also love Herman Melville, Moby Dick. I love that. And so, I mean, these are phenomenal books. I used to read Moby Dick every year, at least, but ever since I got a full-time job, that has just not happened.
And a child.
Yeah, and a kid. Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that.
But
The
you can
correct
always...
answer was the Bible, but whatever.
Yeah, the correct answer
Yeah.
is the Bible. I have it memorized, Duncan.
Jordan, do you
I'm
still
just messing.
make time for video games?
Yes, I do. I try to, at least, yeah.
Awesome.
I play some games.
How about either of our guests? Y'all like video games?
Yeah, I play games all the time.
All right, which
What
one's
about
your
you,
favorite?
Ivy? You play games?
I used to play Fortnite when I was
You
young.
lit up. You lit up when he asked that question.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Nice.
What about you?
Right now, NBA 2K24 just came out.
Yeah.
And I've been playing Madden.
Yeah.
I love Madden.
I didn't like Madden 24. It's not that
I don't
great.
know. Yeah, it's like a cycle every year. It's like Madden comes out, and then NBA 2K, or no, then MLB The Show comes out.
Yeah, that come out in the spring next year, though. That'll come out in like March or something like that.
And then, well, no, it'll be MLB The Show, and then it'll be Madden.
Yeah,
and then it'll be NBA 2K.
Yeah.
And it's just like a reoccurring cycle.
Yeah. MLB The Show is my favorite sports game.
The Show.
Yeah, those are great. Those are great games.
Do you ever kind of wish that you could bring the video game to real life?
Of course.
Like, I know there's virtual reality.
Depending on the
like
game,
that.
though. Let's be fair. Depending on the game.
You get creative. Say with Mario Kart, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fun.
Yes.
Yeah, something like this.
Whoa, baby.
This is great.
I mean, this is actually pretty creative.
Right?
The way that they did this.
Yeah. Good production quality.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
For a bunch of shopping carts.
Right.
And kids on like one night.
The bullet. Love it. Yes. That was amazing.
Okay, so have y'all played Mario Kart? I'm assuming. Okay, who's your go-to character? Who's your go-to?
Oh no, I haven't played it since like the Wii.
Doesn't matter.
Been so
Who is
long.
it?
I gotta think.
Because I know mine, Donkey Kong. Every time.
Oh yeah.
He's a bruiser.
I
love
like
him.
Bowser.
Oh, okay. So the heavies, the heavies. The heavies have the best traction on the course,
Either
man.
that or Luigi.
Yeah, Luigi rocks and roll.
He was fast.
Yep. What about you, Ives?
I guess I'll just say Princess Peach.
Good job.
Princess Peach.
What you, Seth? Who would you pick?
I generally pick Mario, but I like Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong. DK. My man.
I
Wearing
do.
that tie.
Yeah.
He's a stud.
Yeah.
Oh, hey. So, look, have y'all seen Secret Life of Pets? Y'all seen that movie? Oh, man, it may not work then. Well, apparently I sound just like Duke the dog on Secret Life of Pets.
He
He's like
does.
a main character on
He
there.
does.
Because Seth, when I first started doing this radio show like a year or so ago, he was like, you sound like somebody. Who do you sound like? And then he was like, you sound like Duke the dog from Secret Life of Pets. And I'd never seen it. And so I finally watched
Doesn't
it.
he?
Well, I
sounds like-
they don't mean I know.
I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe I have if I saw it.
Well, see, I finally watched it with my son. My son's 2, just turned 2, so he's only really interested in cars and Toy Story. He kind of got interested into Secret Life of Pets. He was interested in it, but then you watched it a bunch, I'm sure. Then that snake comes out.
Yep.
With the one tooth.
Yep.
And he was not down to clown with that snake.
Yeah.
He was like, nope, we're not doing this ever again. So we watch up until that point. I've never actually seen the second half of the movie because every time I sat down to watch it with him, I'm like, well, maybe I'll make it through. And as soon as that snake comes up, no. And we stop it, and so I don't actually know how the movie ends.
That's a sad story.
So those of us joining us on air right now, that's the end part of this conversation we've been having over on the live. So if you have not been part of that,
This
you
is
are
true.
really missing out.
Yeah.
We're talking Mario Kart and all kinds of cool stuff.
Mario Kart.
Yeah, but I think it's time to try
Join
to give
us.
away some gift cards, right?
Yes.
All right, yes.
let's do this
I
thing.
have.
The Varsity Freestyle.
Yep. So this is your chance to win a 5-person all-day pass to B&B Video Games in Albertville. We call it the Albertville Moment. And my boy Jordan, he's gonna ask the questions today. It's gonna be fantastic. So.
And I just want to let you know that mid-show, Seth was like, hey, can you come up with some trivia questions? Mid-show.
Yeah.
Mid-interview.
Yeah.
So if you saw me on Facebook Live on my phone and not commentating, it's because I was looking up what I hope are decent questions.
Yeah. All you gotta do is call in.
Our first question is, in Guardians of the Galaxy, what actor provides the voice for Groot? I am Groot.
Oh, I don't know that.
Who provides the voice? We can't let you answer. We gotta let a caller answer. If a caller has not called in, then I guess we'll let you answer.
Yeah.
But what actor provides the voice?
At 256-505-0885.
to see how good people know Guardians of the Galaxy.
His name rhymes with Schmin Schmeasel.
Oh.
Schmin Schmeasel?
Schmin Schmeasel.
No, of the Schmeagle clan?
Yeah, of the Schmeasels. Yep. Good old Schmin Schmeasel.
Is he kin to that?
Somebody knows.
That is.
Smeagol off of Lord of the Rings? All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yep.
We're ready. Ready, Freddy.
All right, who do we have on the phone?
Who is it?
Kai Walker.
Kai Walker. What's
That's
up, dude?
such a good name.
That's a great name.
That's a good name,
You
Kai.
are one S from being a Skywalker.
Hey,
dude, that's awesome.
Whoa,
Yeah,
Kai, you're awesome.
Kai.
Hey, Kai, Jordan's got a question for you, and we need your answer.
Kai, in Guardians of the Galaxy, what actor provides the voice of Groot?
Vin Diesel.
Come
Vin
on!
Diesel!
Come
correct.
on!
All right,
Two more questions.
Our second question. Which hero is considered the first Avenger? He is a captain.
Captain America.
Yes!
Boom! Boom.
Nailed it.
Awesome. All right, final question. What company acquired Marvel Entertainment in 2009? It's with the big old mouse.
DC.
Disney?
No, Disney.
Disney!
Yes!
Yes, sir,
Kai,
Disney.
you
You
got
have
it.
won, Mr. Kai
you
Walker.
are a big winner, and your name is a big winner,
Yeah,
too.
Kai Walker.
We like you, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Kai, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11.
Awesome.
11.
Well,
Do you play baseball?
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, we got
Awesome.
an awesome guy here. Duncan, tell him why he should keep going.
Baseball's awesome. You should keep playing forever.
That's right.
Play as long as you can.
That's awesome.
Sunday
Kai?
I won a baseball tournament.
Oh,
Sunday,
nice.
who do you play for?
The 5-Star Warriors.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I like that name.
Yeah.
Did he say 5-Star Warriors?
5-Star Warriors. Yeah,
Man.
that's the I don't know where they're at, but I know.
God,
what you're
that
talking
sounds
about, yeah.
awesome, man. We're so glad you listened today. Hey, I tell you what, we're going to push you over to our producer. He's going to take down your information. We're going to make sure you get these gift cards. And I hope you have fun at B&B.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good
Thank
time,
you,
buddy.
Kai. You're
Awesome.
great, man.
Yes, sir.
Steven? That was fun.
I mean, imagine having the name
Good
Kai
job,
Walker.
Duncan.
Being Kai Walker,
Kai
and you can just
Walker.
add an S, and,
And you're on the
Sky.
5-Star Warriors.
You're Skywalker.
Love it.
Kai Walker.
Love it.
What a good
So
kid.
is that a travel team?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
5-Star has a bunch of travel teams.
Okay.
They're over here. They have a place in Albertville. They've got
They
they've got
have
places
in
all over.
Huntsville. They
Yeah.
have all kinds of different age groups and stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's your team?
I play for Excel. They're out of Oxford.
Yeah.
Oxford. Okay. Do you enjoy that? How long have you been doing it?
I was whenever I started playing travel ball in 4th grade, I was playing for the Alabama Rebels.
Yeah.
My coach was Evan Holland. I don't know if y'all know him. He played on the 2012 state championship team.
Wow.
I did not.
And whenever I was in 7th grade, I started playing for Excel, and the head guy of all that is Manny Maniscalco. He played at Mississippi State.
Okay.
Wow.
He played until AAA, I think. He was really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been playing with them ever since.
That's the thing about baseball. If you make it to a AAA roster, a lot of people don't realize you have to be stinking good at baseball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like you have to be incredible to make it to a AAA roster. Most guys spend their times in AA and 1A. Like if you're on a AAA team, you're very, very, very good at baseball. Just because you don't make the show doesn't mean you ain't good.
Avi, do you do travel ball?
I do.
Tell us about your team.
I play for Adidas Premier. They're out of Birmingham.
Okay.
Nice.
So are you spending a lot of time in your tournaments? Are they in Birmingham or are they just all over?
All over.
Okay.
They host their own tournaments like in Fultondale.
Yeah.
And then in
Yep.
Montgomery. So we have like 2 different tournaments that we would go to, but then we also do like Franklin, Tennessee,
Okay.
Decatur.
Gotcha. See, I'm from Birmingham, so I know all the. Well, I don't know all of it, but Fultondale's a cool town.
Favorite tournament you guys have been involved in?
Lake Point. the Lake Point tournaments every year are awesome.
Where are those?
Cartersville, Georgia.
Okay.
They're that and Hoover. They're both all the complex is just
Hoover has
the complex is just
ridiculously
beautiful.
Nice.
It's
complex.
It's so awesome to play there.
Yeah.
I would say when I went to Oklahoma this summer.
Wow.
What part of Oklahoma?
Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. OKC. I love OKC.
And then after the tournament, we went to the College World Series to watch softball.
That's awesome.
That's
That was
fun.
That was really cool, man.
A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Seth, what's your favorite tournament you've ever been a part of?
Never been in a tournament.
You've never
so,
been in a tournament?
Yeah, that one.
That's a bummer.
I don't have the skills like these two.
What about a Mario Kart tournament? What's your favorite Mario Kart tournament?
I'm not that good at that either, but hey, I try.
But you're better than your 5-year-old son.
Madden, you know the best. I played at a men's retreat Madden thing. I almost won.
Almost won it all.
I did.
So
I love Madden.
Do you play fantasy football at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Done that once. I wasn't good at that.
Did you hear
either.
about what happened to Nick Chubb last night?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Broke his leg.
Terrible.
I just picked Nick Chubb up. I just traded for him.
That's tragic.
That is tragic. So if you don't know what happened to Nick Chubb pretty much, I don't know if his football career is over. It was a
bad.
nasty break. He broke his leg. It's nasty.
He's like hyperextending his leg before in college too.
And he almost got a touchdown too.
Mm-hmm.
So I had just traded for Nick Chubb, and then he breaks his leg. He's doing really good. He's already got me like 7 points on fantasy, which is really good. And then he breaks his leg.
He didn't get you any points after that.
No, he did not.
You're gonna have to trade again.
Well, here's the thing: no one wants him because he's out for the rest
You
of
got
the
to
season.
drop him and pick up somebody.
I placed him on the IR, so I can just I can use him as trade bait later if someone hasn't paid attention and thinks he's still playing.
Yeah.
But see, I got Cooper Kupp on my squad too, and he's out.
Oh, I had him on my squad last year. He's good.
Oh, he's incredible.
That one wide receiver from the Rams, he's a rookie. He broke the rookie record for receptions.
Yeah.
He put up like 52 fantasy points last week.
Yeah, I've won the past 2 years in fantasy football. I've won it all. And my brother was telling me, he's like, you cannot win the last 2 years in fantasy football and not have bad juju all over you. So whatever you touch this year is going to turn to nothing. And I'm like, you're crazy. And then Nick Chubb happened, and now I'm starting to believe. I think I am cursed. I think I'm cursed. I'm cursed.
Wow.
Everything that I get.
So you
now
did win for a while.
I won 2 years in a row. Ooh, Be Real is just up. I'm one of those cool pastors. I'm on Be Real, so you know. Do you know what Be Real is?
No.
Oh really? Oh man, I'll show you. So what Be Real is Be Real is like you get on this thing and you take a picture, and it's like you're supposed to be taking on a, it shows you. So now we're gonna be in the Be Real. There we go. See? Y'all did it. I'm proud of y'all.
Fantastic.
Boom.
19 seconds. Greg's coming up.
Gregory the Great.
Greg the Man Glasscock.
Gregory the Great.
Got 10 seconds.
All right. Bring you right back up, Greg.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Greg, how are you?
Great. Boy, that's good stuff right there.
I mean, I got appropriate timing. And, hey,
this has been some beautiful transitions.
Greg,
today.
you are such a fantastic guy, and I know you keep us up to date. Tell us what is going on in the wonderful world of Marshall County sports.
Well, football's in full swing, of course, and before you know it, we're going to be halfway through the season. It seems like it just started.
Yes, it does.
Region play is going hot and heavy, and of course, I was at the calling the Guntersville game, and they had a very happy homecoming with a huge win over Douglas, and I think the score surprised a lot of people, including me. But when you get your star running back, Julian Jordan, which was hurt in the preseason, hamstring injury, he showed no effects from the injury against Douglas. Got close to 200 yards and looks real good, and we're going to need him this week. Got a tough opponent this week at Boaz. Boaz can put up a lot of points.
Yes.
So it's going to be interesting. Also in region play last week in a real good one, Arab hung on at home at their homecoming to beat Sardis.
Wow.
Sardis is a much improved team, and I tell you, Seth, your alma mater there, they've skated by in several games here. They've been in some close calls, but hey, the main thing is to win, and they're still undefeated right now.
Yeah.
So,
a win's a win. It ain't got to be pretty.
That's right. They've got a big matchup this week against Scottsboro.
Woo!
So I want to keep a close eye on that because a lot of people are thinking it's going to be a 3-horse race for the region title between Guntersville, Arab, and Scottsboro, which I saw Scottsboro a couple weeks ago in person play Boaz, and they run that triple option you don't see much anymore at all, especially in high school, and they are hard to stop.
Yeah.
In fact, Boaz couldn't stop it. So, should be interesting. So, good thing about it, Guntersville down the road has Arab and Scottsboro both at home, back-to-back with an open date between those two games. So I think that's a good time for an open date between those. So, yes, it's getting real interesting. It's getting good, and of course, volleyball's in full swing. Last I checked, Arab and Guntersville were both still ranked in the 5A poll. So
it's great.
Yeah, things are going good. Enjoying this beautiful weather. So fall is finally in the air a little bit.
Yeah.
Great fall weather last Friday. It was pretty close to perfect. So hopefully it'll be a good night again this upcoming Friday night.
It should be.
Hopefully.
I hope so. I'm ready for it.
Well, Greg, thank you so much for that.
You're
those
the man,
updates, Greg. And I've been asking. I should have asked these guys if Guntersville won against Douglas, but that was a big deal. So, man, what was the final score?
56-14.
Woo!
My goodness.
So,
wow.
Yeah, it kind of surprised me in one sense because, I mentioned Arab's been in some close calls. Arab only won by a touchdown over Douglas last week, and they had to intercept the one in the end zone.
Yeah.
Serve the victory. So coming in, I was thinking, boy,
it's going to be a hard one.
At least for a while, but, Guntersville came out smoking and never really let up. And to my knowledge, so far, through Guntersville's 3 wins, the first-string defense has only allowed 1 score.
Wow.
That's incredible. Wow.
They're pretty stout. I'm interested this Friday to see a good Boaz offense against a very good Guntersville defense.
Wow.
Should be a good one.
Well, Greg, I so appreciate you and your calling in our show every week. Thank you so much for the update.
You're the man, Greg.
Sure thing. Y'all have a good one. I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Brother. Talk to you next week.
All right. See y'all.
Bye.
I hear us coming back.
Are we ready?
There you go.
We're ready.
We're ready.
It's 4:30. This flew by.
I know.
That's just flew by.
The day.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all having fun yet?
Yeah.
What was your favorite video of the day?
I did not like the wombat.
I didn't either.
Did someone say wombat? I think Ivy liked wombat.
Ivy, what was your favorite
I
video?
like the elephant.
The
elephant, that was good.
Elefante.
Elefante.
Dylan.
Creepy Dave.
Dylan.
Duncan.
I was about to say, who's Dylan?
Duncan. Sorry.
What's it called? Creepy Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Creepy Dave. Steven, you still got some more.
Oh, let me check.
Well, I like the
you
wombat.
You got some more till we get to, what, buzzer beater?
Yeah,
how long we got?
Buzzer beater's next in 2 minutes and 27
2 minutes,
seconds.
We got time for a video.
Oh, did you happen to see Coach Prime? He was joined by Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
No, but I bet
that's
awesome.
Pretty cool little deal that they had going on here.
Get upset a lot. Unless they're talking about y'all, or they talking about my mom. See, back where I come from, when somebody says about your mom, you put one foot back. You was ready to get down. He didn't directly say something about my mama, but he alluded to the fact that his mama raised him, and my mama didn't raise me right.
I raised him right.
Coach Prime's doing something special at
I
Colorado.
mean, Coach Prime is one of the coolest dudes
I'm
ever.
gonna call it now. When Nick Saban leaves, he's the one I want.
Can I tell
I'm
you
saying
something?
it. I want him at Bama.
Commercials together.
I want him at Bama.
When Coach Prime,
I'm serious.
When Prime wears that white cowboy hat,
he's my choice.
He looks so cool.
I'm a huge Auburn fan, and
Yeah,
I
me-
love watching Auburn
Yeah.
on Saturdays. But I like whenever Colorado's playing, I like
Yeah.
to watch.
I mean,
them.
it's must-
They're-
You
they're
never
really,
cared about Colorado
I
before
know
that.
they're really exciting to
It's
watch.
must-see TV.
Yeah.
Because Coach Prime is just one of those dudes. And
I'm serious.
And
When
all the
Nick
drama-
Saban does go, I want him.
All the drama last week between Colorado State and Colorado, it was amazing because Colorado State's coach came out and said, I don't ever disrespect people by not taking my hat and sunglasses off. And, so Coach Prime kind of,
That was a very good game, too.
Yes, it
That's a
was.
great. It went to triple overtime.
Two
Two
overtimes.
overtimes. That's right. Two overtimes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, this
All right.
is what's coming up, and I will just say you can find us when the show's over at this place, and I'll point at you. And
You say the
Jordan, you'll
place
be
and the
Facebook, Instagram, yeah,
Cool.
X
Twitter.
or Twitter. X.
Then
What a
Steven can finish off
weird
TikTok
name.
and
Here we go.
YouTube.
5 seconds. Y'all ready?
Yep.
I'm ready, dude.
Let's do it.
The buzzer beater.
Hey, that sound lets you know that the show is ending.
It's done.
I know, we can hear you crying.
Don't weep.
It's okay. We're giving you a hug through the radio
Yeah.
right now.
A
It's
nice
okay.
Airwave hug.
We're going to tell you where you can find us after the show is over. You can find us on Facebook,
At Varsity Radio Show.
Instagram,
At Varsity Radio Show.
on Twitter, the X.
At Varsity Radio 885.
And of course on TikTok and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show, TikTok at Varsity Radio Show 885. On YouTube, bear with us. We're trying to get all the handles the same. We're not quite there yet, but we're on our way.
Yeah, and then podcast everywhere. We're everywhere. We're
Everywhere.
on Apple Podcasts, Pocket
Yeah.
Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and now on Horizon Communications.
Horizon
We see you through the camera now. Hey, we're so glad you're here. We hope you join us again.
Y'all are awesome.
Hey, we want to tell you about the Char Burger, though. They're the home of the famous Char Grill Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and
delicious.
jumbo crispy onion rings.
Yes, they are.
And then B&B Video Game. It is the 80s style arcade with the local video game retail store.
It's beautiful.
Right by Pizza Hut.
I mean, what do you want? What
else?
more do you
What
want
else do you
from
want in
life?
this world?
Pizza and video games.
Hey, we are always so grateful.
Yes, we
that
are.
you come and watch this show however you watch it, wherever you do. And we hope to see you back. Same varsity time, same varsity place on 88.5 JFM and everywhere else
Yes,
that
sir.
we are. See you soon.
Adios.